And we are there because you are here. Some kind of doofus thing, whatever that clown said. What's going on? Aloha. Oh, gosh. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Hello, Rich.
What's up?
How
Hello,
you doing,
everybody
my
in the
friend?
chat. Good, good.
Hope everybody's doing good. Hope everybody's doing healthy.
Yeah.
Hope everybody's happy, and if you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. Hope everybody's doing good. I'm doing good. I was in a nice sleep and doing good this morning. I think 6 o'clock, six something 6. And somebody called me up this morning, and
Oh man, I hate that.
my computer went off, my tablet went off, my phone went off, and they all start going off all at once. And I'm going, oh my gosh, what's going on? Is this another big one? Because today's the 9/11, and I thought, oh my gosh, this is another big one.
Really? Damn.
and 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 I look to see who it was, and I go, oh my goodness, it's Roberto.
Yeah.
And and he told me, Kevin, I got some news. I go, yeah, you gonna send me some food or something? And he says, I got something to tell you. And I go, well, what's going on? And he started talking to me and stuff. And
Beef jerky. Did he send you any beef jerky that he made?
well, he's probably still in the mail.
Okay.
Probably still in transit. I think
Hmm.
it's always still in the mail. Oh, wait, just a moment. Ed is just popping up. There you
Mr.
go,
Ed.
Ed.
There he
And
is. What's up,
hey,
Ed?
Ed.
I see Frank back again. He says he's gone off forever. Now he's back already. He didn't even last the whole day. That's,
Oh, Ed.
yeah.
Frank is back again.
Oh yeah, he come back
I
right
thought he
away.
was thought he was maybe on
Nah,
the plane
nah, he come
and
back.
gonna go visit his brother,
I'll
maybe.
just, I tell you what, everybody, he released it. You got to try it. I'm still blocked. I want to know, Kevin. You got to go in his room someday, see if you're still blocked,
Oh, I did.
because
I went
everybody is
went
just
and said I went to give my I went to say, hey, I'm sorry to hear about your brother, and nobody said nothing back to me. That was just
okay.
around
You are too.
half an hour ago.
Okay, you're still blocked. I think me and you are the only ones blocked. Don
Yeah, that
C,
hurt my feelings, man.
me too, man. Like Don C's not blocked. He got Chucker. Do you see him? Hey, he's in joy. Chucker sent him $100. He says, I made a deal with Trucker. I told him I'll back off on him, and he'll be off my stove if he gives me the $100 that he promised me. He says Trucker sent him the $100. I
Huh?
just can't wait to ask. I want to ask P.A. Trucker, what the hell you doing?
Rolling. Yeah.
I got to ask
What's
Trucker, what
up
the hell
with
you
that?
doing?
$100. Wow.
$100. He said it was $100 that he said he sent if Obama was taken down. So according to Frank, he's the one that took Obama down. He got to send me $100. He said the same with Don C. Don C won't do it, but Trucker sent him the 100. And I said, holy
Wow.
Jesus, what's going on?
Yeah.
I said, I hope Trucker. Yes, according to Frank, Trucker donated 100. It went through. And
Wow.
that's I just gonna follow. Then I want to ask him, what are you doing? What's wrong with
Well,
you?
That's a lot of donuts, man. Well, I was
Yeah,
grateful.
really.
Well, I'm just happy that he gave me $50. So,
Yeah.
but he gave
Well,
old Frank.
I could see if he wants to donate to Frank, hey, knock your ass off. But for the reasons, Frank says, like Frank says, okay, I'll let him off the hook now. Oh, he's not on my hook no more. He's out of my sight. Like, oh
Oh
my
wow! Well,
goodness!
what kind of sites are you talking about? Like.
I tell you, he's out of. He's gonna let him. He's gonna let him go because he didn't give him that $100. You know how he always comes on every once in a while about, hey, Don C, trucker, and who else was it that promised him money for the arrest Obama? So I don't know. Maximus, Frank is in no time of need. Oh my goodness.
What's up, Steve? Don C.
Yeah,
Don
even
C.
hey, is Steve Don C? They're even allowed in Frank's room.
He isn't allowed
Like
in the room.
Well, how come I'm not?
Don,
How come Frank likes Don and not me? I don't
really?
understand that.
I understand. Like after what Frank was talking about Don yesterday, holy shit! Like Frank was on Don's wife worse than he was on mine that day. Holy Jesus!
What the hell does he know about anybody's wife? He doesn't even know your wife.
Really,
Doesn't know Don C's wife.
yeah, and then what he does? He covers it. Well, no names. I didn't say no names. Oh, I don't know what I'm talking about. I didn't say no names. Like bullshit. I swear to God, man, that guy is goddamn low. I don't think he'll like with Kevin. I don't know. Maybe he might take off the list, but me, I'm sure
Who,
I'll never
Kevin?
get taken off
Nah,
his list.
he won't take Kevin.
Well, I thought he took off everybody. I thought he forgave
Yeah,
everybody. Moment he started making money, I thought he
yeah,
forgave everybody,
that's it. He did. He forgave
and
everybody
then
except me and you.
how come? What did I do?
What did I do? Well, I didn't do nothing to Frank. I call him a scum, but that's what he is one though. So that's not wrong with that.
Well, but I never said nothing bad or derogatory to him.
Well, I'm sorry, I do.
Huh.
I do, and I'm not a bit sorry about it. I'll call him a scum because he is a scum of a life. And then he has the nerve. Now, you heard his show before. You listen. Does anybody remember when he says, "Oh, how come nobody likes me? What do I do wrong? I don't do nothing. I have a clean show. I do everything right. Why does nobody like me? Like Frank,
Huh.
open your goddamn eyes. Why nobody likes you? Jesus Christ! The way you talk about women,
Yeah.
man. Uh, like I put in the other the Copy Cop channel when he was on Bahama, he was on Don C. He was like yesterday when he said how Don C's like there's a whore, she's a barker like she did to me. I I just go
Damn.
no names mentioned. I go no names mentioned. But where did you find your wife? All I said, where did you find your girlfriend? No names mentioned. I just want to say, what he can see it, Don. Yeah, I can see it. If you're seeing a chat, he can see you. If anybody else sees you, he can see you.
Huh.
That's why I'm doing
That's
it.
pretty
That's why I'm doing it
interesting.
anymore. That's what I'm doing anymore. Anytime he talks about somebody's wife, girlfriend, I'm just gonna go back. No names mentioned. But I wonder where you met your girlfriend. No names mentioned. See what he see how he answered because Frank himself admitted. If you
Ugh.
go back, Frank himself admitted that he came here as a sex pet.
Yeah,
He
I saw
came
that
to the
years
Philippines.
ago. Yeah.
That's right, as a sex pet.
Hmm.
So he still.
Hey,
Why
Don
did he come
C.
here? He's a sex pet. So where did he meet his girlfriend? Hey, he's a sex
He
pet.
must have met her at the stables or something, or
That's how good. What's stable?
at the pony farm.
Yeah, what's stable? My goodness.
Is she from
Hey,
Cebu?
but,
Is his girl from Cebu?
yeah,
Yeah.
she's from Cebu, I think. No names mentioned. Don't mention no names. Because if you don't mention names, you're clean.
Okay.
How Frank could call women whores, bar girls, this and that. And he said, no names mentioned. That makes you clean. That makes you didn't do nothing. You're innocent. I
Yeah.
swear.
Yeah, I don't remember all the details of Frank. I remember years ago
Oh, I
when
remember.
he came
I remember all the details.
and the
I got
videos.
Frank.
Yeah.
I tell you, I'm doing to Frank like he did to Barry. His day is coming. His day, like everybody asks me, Ed, is your wife going to report him? Is your wife going to do this? I'm not saying nothing. I'm doing what Frank does. Everything Frank says something. Click. Let me show you how that. Click. Ooh, and did I get a bunch yesterday when he was after Don C? I
So
got a
Don
bunch.
C's in the, I mean, DNC's in the house.
so Ed,
Yeah.
does your wife know that this guy was talking about her, or,
Yeah, she was sitting here. She was sitting next to me.
and
Yeah,
how did
she
she
was sitting
feel
right next
about
to me.
it? How'd she feel
She
about
was
it?
kind of pissed. She's
Okay.
kind of pissed.
All right.
Kind of pissed.
Yeah.
Uh,
Those Messiah girls are kind of feisty, aren't they?
a little bit feisty. Yeah,
Yeah. They really
a little
are,
bit.
man.
And see, one of her best friends, or her classmate rather, is a lawyer. And she told her friend, and she goes, "Hey, Leslie, if you want to do something, come to me. We can do something."
Oh.
And I just
Huh.
tell her, "Yeah, let it go, let it go, let it go. Let it carry for a while, see what happens." And I just do like Frank did to Barry. No hurry, Frank. Oh, click. You call this girl this? Oh, click. You don't need the names. You don't know. You don't need to be on camera. That's it. Famous. I'm not on camera. No names. Like you think not being on camera is gonna let you off the hook? There's nothing to do it. Oh man, Frank, Frank, Frank.
Hmm.
Ah. And
Pretty
by the way,
funny.
how the hell are you guys? How the
Good.
hell are you guys today?
Good. Good.
I'm doing great. Went shopping
I'm glad to hear.
today and paid some bills and had a good day today.
I finally saw that
Did,
hurricane, Ed, you were
Then
talking
uh,
about. It's a pretty good size one. Yeah.
it's still sitting. It hasn't moved yet, though.
Yeah.
It's still sitting down there.
yeah,
But
kind
the
of stagnant.
trajectory is still up the coast. Yeah, but the trajectory is still up that coast.
Yeah, they
If
said
that's
it
what go with
might
it, you know.
hit New Jersey, and it
Oh,
might
cool.
Yeah.
hit
If,
Boston.
uh,
Yeah.
if it hits Jersey, it's going to hit New York. It's going to come into Pennsylvania. Everybody is going to get it.
Hulk TV, you changed your name. Hello, my friend.
Who's that?
Who's that?
Big Daddy now. It used to be Hulk TV. Now it's
Oh,
Big Daddy.
Big buddy?
okay.
Big
Big buddy.
buddy?
Big buddy.
Big buddy?
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I
So,
think
Don,
he lived over. I think
yeah.
he lives over in the Caribbean islands.
Yeah.
Down. I think he's from down south.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Down
Hey,
down in
Stephen
that area.
Dodson. Yeah, Stephen Dodson. Next time you go on your Frankie show, tell him to leave me and Frank. Tell him to leave me and Kevin. Tell him to take us off his list. Let me and Kevin come on his show to greet
Yeah,
him
I'm a nice guy. I don't
properly.
know why I'm in the bad list.
That's yeah. It would be and you, Kev. I don't know too many more.
I
Everybody else
just
is
want to
released,
know.
I think.
I just want to know how is Frank's brother doing? Is he still in the coma? Is he
Uh,
still in critical condition? Or does Frank know?
according
Does
to,
Frank care?
I don't know because Frank, the way he's talking, like his sister Frank's sister takes care of her brother, I guess, right now, and he hates his sister, so
Oh,
he doesn't
really?
know anything. Yeah,
Oh,
he said he talked to his sister the other day for a little bit, and she told him what happened, but since then he's not talking to her. He doesn't like his sister.
oh.
He
What?
doesn't
What?
like his sister.
So how come he's in a coma? What's going on? Did
I don't
anybody
know.
know? No.
No, they just couldn't breathe, I guess. Frank said they put him in a coma to make him breathe easier, but that's hard time. But I don't think that. He must have had something. He must have
Well,
stroked
so
out.
somebody, from what I understand, is somebody said that he. Oh, thank you, Go Bobo sister. Appreciate the super chat. Thank you, my friend. So somebody told me that he was doing some kind of illegal substance
Cocaine.
that
Ah,
brought him
yeah.
into it
Aha.
because he was doing
They do
the
that
the
anyways. I
um
don't
the
know.
the pony ride.
Yeah.
From what I understand, that's one of his habits.
COPD. Steve says he's got COPD. Wow, a lot of people have that, don't they?
COPG is
Well,
natural.
I
Okay.
know. Some rock stars was doing that.
Mm.
A lot of people have it from Northeast PA. Hey, from where I am, around where I am, a lot of old people have COPD. You know,
Yeah.
that's coal miners. That's the coal mine days.
Right. Coal miners.
Those
Yep.
coal miners. Yeah, yeah.
Yep.
You get near
Yeah.
those coal mines, you're going to get COPD.
Does
Yeah.
Frank owe any taxes for selling the Hawaii property? Strife is Justice wants to know.
Oh.
Isn't that what Frank's show is called? Pony Ride? Don C.
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't know. I think Ben gets a pony ride once in a while, but 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 I think his brother got another different kind of pony ride.
Yeah, it's pretty sad to hear that somebody has COPD. Yeah. Yeah.
And a lot of your
Right,
chronic
right, right,
smokers.
right. What right? What is it? Is it the white pony or what? Is it the brown? Because Mr. Brownstone, my buddy, sung a song about that.
Heroin. Brownstone is heroin.
I know that. That's what his face was writing.
Axel. Yeah.
No, I'm talking about um, Big Ed.
Big Ed.
Wow. What did that do?
No, no. That's the name. That's the name of Frank's brother. Is Ed.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I thought it was
I thought it
Al.
was Al.
Yeah, I'm
I thought it
sorry.
was
I'm sorry.
Al.
Al was riding the pony.
Okay.
And
Yep,
that
I
I
know a
heard
lot
that I
about.
heard that I heard that was one of the reasons why he got into a coma.
Yep.
That's what I
Yeah.
heard. That's what I heard from a couple of individuals that I talked to.
Yeah. Gerry, I just looked stuff up on the internet. I don't know any shit. I mean,
You know,
I smoked a little marijuana years ago, and well, more than a little. But
I never even did that.
yeah, but
My ex-wife smoked pot,
yeah,
and she was a pothead, and I
yeah,
I never liked it. I tried it, but I never liked it. Plus, we all got UA'd at work all the time. Even when we're sleeping, they would wake us up, and we had to take a piss test.
yeah.
I never
And
tried. I never smoked
I
it.
mean, all
I
these
never smoked it.
young girls are doing heroin nowadays and stuff. It's sickening. Yeah.
Yeah.
My buddy's 23-year-old daughter, beautiful, beautiful girl, died a
Hey,
couple
Gerry,
weeks
come
ago
on up.
from it. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, even Gerry is allowed in Frank's room anymore. He
Wow.
even took Gerry off the list.
Gerry
No
was
way.
banned
No
because he
way.
said,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yes.
Why
That's
why
why.
is Gerry allowed and I'm not? That don't make sense.
Yeah, you
That's
just
why I'm so amazed. I'm just trying to say, Kevin, me and you, we're screwed. When Gerry is allowed, like he takes Gerry
yeah.
out,
Yeah, the
but yet
weed.
me and you still there.
You guys
Hey,
are just
Jerry,
gonna have to
there's a
deal.
link. Don C, there's a link. Anybody want to come up? There's a link.
Yeah.
How about Mr. Pony Ride? Is he still alive? I mean, is he still alive?
That Jerry gotta come up just to tell us how good they are to get on Kevin's good, to get on Frankie's good boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
Do
my
you,
goodness,
whose pony do you got to
hell,
ride to
that's
get up?
right.
Oh, that's pretty funny. Yeah, I think Big Roberto is supposed to come up a little bit later on in the show because he's the one that has some big news, big news.
Oh yeah, Roberto's coming. I hope Roberto
Yeah,
comes up. I haven't talked to him
he's
in a
the one
while.
that called me up this morning, and
Really?
he wanted some
Uh,
information. So he's gonna
well, I
call
think
me.
he has
He's
a show
gonna
tomorrow. I think he has a show
no
tomorrow.
Wednesday. Wednesday he's gonna have a show. Yeah. So you guys stay tuned. 9 o'clock, 9:30, 9 o'clock. He's gonna have a Wednesday.
Kevin, I said tomorrow. What's today? What's today?
Well, yeah, but see,
What is
your time
what's today?
probably is tomorrow because you're always a day
Thank
ahead
you.
of time. Ed, you gonna
That's
croak
why I
on us,
said
buddy?
tomorrow. Yes, I got COPD. I think.
How do you?
I know.
You're sneezing. Yeah.
Oh, I
Is that
got something.
sneezing?
I'm just,
Sounds like you're
yeah,
gagging, buddy.
no, I'm gagging, sneezing, everything. I swear, I think
You
I
sound
should
like
start smoking
Bama.
again.
Are
I'm
you
tell-
like a
yeah,
reincarnation of Bama?
I felt better when I was smoking. Since I don't smoke, I'm gagging, everything.
But you're not
Well,
smoking it and you sound like that? Damn.
I swear, I haven't smoked in 2 years,
Wow.
and I just had a,
Sound
well, I
like
had an
you sound
extra
like the
done.
curse of Bama.
I had an extra in a while. Last week I had an X-ray. Well, the doctor just see a little pneumonia, but that's all. He gave me some junk word, but he said my lungs. He's proud of me. He says, "Now look at this X-ray." He said, "I want you to see." He actually got the X-ray, break his X-ray from 3 years ago. He brought it over. He said, "Look at the difference." He says, "In 2 years," he says, "look at the difference." He said, "Now you want to go back smoking? Go ahead." Doctor gives me hell. But
Huh.
Uh-huh.
I feel better. I feel worse now than when I smoked. Jesus. But
Wow.
your lungs, but you do clear up if you quit smoking. If you don't smoke, the lungs will clear after a time. They can start.
Yeah.
Well, you still can see where it's still black in there, but you can see it starting to lighten up, little by little.
Smoking, drinking.
Yeah. Well, I still drink, but not as much. I don't drink a lot, but
Now,
Because they say your liver can repair it. Is it your liver or your kidneys can
your
repair
liver,
itself?
livers could go right back in. Your liver repairs itself.
Okay.
Yeah. The
So
kidneys,
Bama,
yeah.
he must be doing great. I mean, because
Bama's not smoking anymore. Nobody
no,
knows.
but I'm talking about his liver. He must be doing great because he hasn't drank for how long?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is it? What did you get put in incarcerated? April was it? April, May, something like
Hey
that.
Beavis, how you doing,
About
man?
What's up, Brevis?
about 4 or 5 months ago.
Come on up, bro.
Hey, Beavis.
Hope you're doing good. Long time no see.
These guys are talking real estate in here. Let's see. If profits of a sale of a home was less than 200K, it's not taxed. If you live in a house 2 out of 5 years, right?
Is that in the Philippines or is that in the States?
I think they're talking about American taxation stuff. Yeah.
Shit, Texas and the Philippines. They're hardly in. I
Grievous
think
is
you
in
pay
the
maybe
house. Give him a
What's-
shout out.
100 pesos a
Nobody
year.
has any money except for people like Aloe the Winter to pay taxes,
Yeah.
right?
They
Yeah.
No
pay 100
kidding, man.
pesos a year. I think my wife pays 100 pesos a year. I don't know. But that's on
Mhm.
2 properties. Shit.
Yeah.
Street Life Acer. Hello, welcome back.
Mhm.
She talked me into she wants to extend the pig ring.
Wow.
She talked me into it. She talked me into it. She wants to extend it. She wants 2 more paternity pins. 2 more.
I'll tell you what
Oh.
the Filipinos in upstate New York here love is that sisig. My wife makes a lot
Oh.
of that. Yeah, sells a lot of that.
Yeah,
sisig,
seasick is the
yeah.
best seasick, though. Your wife is from Cebu.
Cebu.
She don't know how
Yeah.
to make it. Tell her
Cebu.
I'm sorry, but she don't. Tell her Ed says you're sorry, but she cannot make it.
Okay.
She don't know how to make it. The best
What's up,
seasick
Beers?
is from Pampanga. Angeles City is the home
Ooh,
of seasick.
Look
We
at this
got Ben in the house.
look at this lovely couple here, man. What's up, Revis?
It is.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Ben-
Mr. Hankinson,
Grievous
Mr.
is
Dipper.
good.
Good to see you guys. Thanks for having me on the show.
Congratulations on your baby.
Yeah. Let me show you the baby really quick. Let me just show you this baby.
Hello, Bruce.
Is that Roberto?
No, that's Ben
Ben.
Newton.
Ben Newton. Really?
Hey, what's weird? Hey, Bravis, what was Ricky flipping out on everyone right lately? Flipping out, man.
Oh,
Adorable.
Ain't that a cutie?
Beautiful
Ah.
baby.
Yeah. What was the question, Ben?
What's with Ricky flipping out, man? Flipping out on everyone.
I don't know. Honestly, I'm not sure what's happening there. I haven't seen his last few live streams.
They be flipping out on me, man. He flipping out on fucking everyone, man. And he making me look bad, you know?
Really?
Oh,
Why
well.
would he
Yeah,
do that,
I don't.
man.
I'm not his handler. I don't control what he says or does. I'm just a buddy of his. But yeah, I wouldn't look too deeply into it.
Yeah, and it's kind of hard to be somebody's friend, and then you can't pass judgment on somebody because you're not that's the bad part.
Yeah.
I mean, you look
Like
normal,
this.
Bravis. Like you already got money. You don't need to eBay or put your links up or whatever. You're just out here for having fun and shit, But so Ricky already got all the money in the world every month, and then he's still trolling me. He's still like got it in for everyone, It's like, come on, man, what are you bored or? Know what I mean, like, what the fuck,
Don't know.
I would take it as a badge of honor if he's trolling you. I wouldn't look too far into it, man. I don't think it's anything personal. Honestly, I don't know. I really don't watch all of Ricky's
Somebody
shows.
got to turn off the YouTube. Ben, I think you got to turn off your YouTube.
I mean, he knows a guy. Ben, you know him personally, right? So I wouldn't take it to heart. You met him and everything.
No, that's the
because maybe next week he'll be your friend again. That's the bad part.
I wouldn't. My friends and me in real life, we're always busting each other's balls. Excuse me.
I don't know. Maybe it's my phone. I don't know. I just come say hello. I see Bravis, so I say hello and shit. That's it. I'll see you on the next one. My phone goes bad fucking echo.
It's YouTube, but you got YouTube on?
Thanks for coming on and say hi.
You got to mute the audio on YouTube. Just listen on StreamYard. Yeah. Yes, he's
so Richard, ask your wife.
That is kind of bad, but that does happen to a lot of people.
Yeah, it does. Richard, ask your wife. Tell her the truth. Who has the best seating? And she'll tell you. Pampango.
Oh, where the old lady up there invented the shit? Yeah.
Yep. Pampango. Yep.
My wife doesn't even use a pig snout to make it a lot of times. I think she uses a shoulder, and she don't tell them. She just cuts it up really small.
Really?
They can't tell.
Man.
They can't.
And face,
Get
you could do,
far.
yeah. But to
Yeah.
make it good, you have to have anywhere the face, the ears, the snout, anywhere up there. But the key is the liver. You
Yeah.
gotta put liver in it. That's it.
Yes,
That's
specifically
how
Angela
much?
City. Angela City's the home of CSIG because when the old U.S. military base was there, the U.S. soldiers would use the whole pig and they would cut off the head and then just give the head to the villagers outside the wire, and then the villagers would use the head to invent new dishes. And I mean, it's true because actually Angela City is trying to rebrand itself as the culinary capital of the Philippines. Trying to move on from another image that they're well known for. I know nothing about that other image though.
That other image has been there since the beginning of time. It'll be there to the end of time. Guaranteed. It's been there and it'll be there.
Someone in the chat asked me what my opinion is of Tijuana and Hong Kong Club compared to the Philippines. A lot more plastic surgery in Tijuana. It's definitely more dangerous. If you were to strictly compare it to Walking Street, Angeles City versus the red zone of Tijuana, Tijuana has a much more gritty, grimy feel. You'll see a lot more like military guys with machine guns in the back of pickup trucks. The girls are a little more mercenary. Hong Kong Club specifically is an amazing design. I mean, it's like multi-level, multiple stages. It's geared for short time, non-girlfriend experience, whereas Angeles City, they kind of sell you on the the illusion that the girl's in love with you. But yeah, anybody
Oh,
who's in San Diego who's a longer should work their way down to Tijuana and visit Hong Kong Club. Uh, Pretty good spot
That
actually.
that's not Hong Kong in the city, is it? That's out of Hong Kong. What's that
There,
area called?
in
Where
Tijuana, there's a
gambling
club
is?
called Hong Kong.
Oh, I haven't been to Tijuana in 70 years. Jesus, it's been a long time. Nah, last time I was in Tijuana, probably about 1972, 73. 73 was the last time I was in Tijuana.
when you must have been a young man back then.
Yeah, just got back from my second tour of Vietnam. Just back 20
Well, how
years,
many
yeah.
tours were you there?
Two, two,
Oh,
69 and 70, and then 71 and 72.
You got any
Back
stories
to
from
back.
the bush?
I don't know. I wasn't in the
what
bush,
kind
I'm
of
Air
bush?
Force.
Which bush?
What kind of
The
bush?
live bush?
The
Both.
only bush I had was the only bush I had was R&R downtown. That's the only bush I fought. Yeah.
Well, how was it?
Delicious. Good bush in Vietnam. Very good bush. Mr. Ice in 73. Yeah, there was a little electricity running around. Thanks to that, some, yeah. Now, what happened when I came home when I left Vietnam in 1970? I was sent to Louisiana. They cross-trained me. They made me a motor pool driver, and I wasn't about to be cross-trained because my job was air transportation, loading, unloading, passengers, cargo. That was my job. Well, I get to England Air Force Base,
Not Bush
Louisiana.
City.
Yeah. I get to Louisiana. The day I was checking in, I seen a message. The message said any X605, which was my career field, that was cross trained leaving Vietnam can go back to Vietnam, volunteer with a base, onward basic choice guaranteed. So right then and there, I said, I raised my hand. I said, put me on. Give me a paper. Sign a paper. I'll go back to Vietnam. Within 6 months, I was out of that base back in Vietnam. That was the quickest PCS, permanent change of station, I ever had. Not even 6 months. Like I was and you gotta see this, the motor pool is a different career field. So you have to get the training, you have the Air Force always training. You have to get the skill level. I get all the books for the skill level. I look at my boss and said, buddy, I go, I'm not going to get your skill level. What do you mean? You got to make the skill level. I said, here's my orders. I go, I'm going back to Vietnam as a 605. I go, I'm not going to be a 603. They wanted to court martial my ass. The commander writes up an Article 15. I said, no, I'm not signing it. Went over to the legal office, showed it to the JAG. He shook his head. He said, tell them to court martial you. He said, we'll defend you. They just let it go. They ripped the Article 15 up, threw it in the trash can. Like, that was the military. Tell you.
Well, I'd like to thank everybody for coming over and checking out my channel. Richard just came back. Hey, Rich.
Where'd
Yeah.
Rich go? Drink?
No,
Rich had to get off for a moment.
no, I think my router disconnected, so I unplugged it for a minute, and it's back now. So
plug back in. Yeah.
It's an old piece of shit, man. I bought this house 8 years ago, and I can't get a new fucking router. Garbage.
Get the satellite. Pay $100 and some dollars. Get the satellite.
Yeah,
Hey,
but it
Big
costs
Kev,
more. I mean, the satellite costs more, though. I mean, it only costs like a month, but the satellite is more.
Hey, Big Kev, how come you never joined up in the military?
Oh heck! Oh, I was at Pluto Bay. I was up at the oil fields when I got out of high school. I was up at the oil rigs.
Yeah.
Before, but when I got out of high school, I was up at I was in Dutch Harbor, Alaska. I was already doing a whole bunch of different jobs, hard manual labors, but I wasn't. I never thought about doing military.
Yeah, I remember my dad telling me he was in. He said,
"Did you do a military?"
Me?
Yeah.
No. I went to college and worked, office work. I wasn't cut out for it. I joke around and I say, yeah, I served in Iraq and Afghanistan. I served the Iraqi and Afghan people by fighting an unjust war for oil. So I served in a way.
Yeah.
I should have joined up though. I mean, I love the military. I love guns. I know it sounds weird. I love watching war movies, and I consider myself a bit of a military historian. And I should have joined up. It's one of my regrets in life. I should have definitely joined up.
Yeah.
How old are you, Beavis?
41.
You still could join. Cut off 43. Go ahead.
Oh, did really?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know.
Well,
Yeah, just check. I think the 43. I think it's 46. If you're in shape.
that ship sailed, unfortunately.
If you're in shape.
Oh, Blue John is here.
Yeah, I just said hi to him earlier.
Oh, he said I used to be a derrick hand on oil work. That's rough work, man.
Blue John was in the.
Yeah. Native Americans are very nationalistic, man.
Yes, they are.
They're the first to go in, during any conflict, they sign up and
Yes, they are. Yes, they are. I don't know why.
we wouldn't have won
They
World
should.
War II without them, right? Without those
Oh, that's for damn
yeah,
sure.
yeah,
Those code breakers.
yeah.
I don't know why they're so loyal to the United States. What the United
Hey,
States did to the
Gerry.
American Indian,
Yeah.
they should be at war. They should do a civil war against the United States.
Well, they figure it's their homeland too, regardless.
That's right, yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Mr. Gerry is in the house.
Jerry the Fairy.
Hey guys, what's up? Can you hear me?
What's up, Jerry?
Yeah.
Am I speaking? Is this Julio Martinez or Jerry?
Well, no, I'm Gerry.
Yeah,
Jerry.
no, we got two guests.
Jerry, how does it feel?
No.
Jerry, how does
I
it
just
feel
don't know who
to be
who
able
we're
to go
talking to.
on? Jerry, how does it feel to be able to go into Frank's chat room? How does it
No
feel,
kidding.
Jerry? He let you go.
Ed's feeling left out because Frank blocked
I
him.
mean, I'm left out. Kevin's left out.
Yeah, Don C
Why
can
is
go
it?
in. I
Hey,
can't.
are you talking about Frank's chat? My internet just conked out for a second.
Mine did
I-
too,
I-
man.
I'm out of jail. I've been in Frank's
Yes.
jail for a good
Not
5
longer
years.
than
I'm
me.
out. I made a break out
Not
of
longer
jail.
than me. We're still- Yeah, tell me how you got broke out. Well, he would never
I
let
broke
me
out of
out.
jail.
Oh, he won't let me out.
Hey, Jerry, you
would
got to
never
tell him to
let me out.
unblock me.
Say that
I'm
again.
blocked.
Oh, you're
Tell
blocked
Frank to
too?
unblock me. I'm blocked.
Look, I don't have that kind of
Come on.
clout with Frank, but I can put in a word for you. You know.
Good luck.
You can put a
You're
put a
done,
word
Ed.
in for me.
Not a
Put a word
chance,
in for
Ed.
me. Jeez.
Well, wait, Ed, think about it. Why would he unblock you? You're filing a lawsuit against him.
No,
You know what I mean? So,
I
Oh.
didn't say that.
You're pretty much
I
done,
didn't
man.
say that. I'm
Yeah,
not
you
filing no
did.
lawsuit against him.
I thought you did. I thought I just heard
Nah.
earlier that your wife is filing a lawsuit. or
My
something.
wife,
He might
My wife's on the
reconsider
verge.
if Frank lets him
Oh,
she's
she's
back
on the
in.
considering.
verge.
Ah,
Hey,
she's
hold
on the
it.
verge.
Listen, hold it. There's a good condition. He made a condition to Trucker. You paid it $100 that you owe me from me getting buried in jail, and I'll get off your ass. Okay, tell Frank, let Ed off the list, and he won't. He'll tell his wife to back off. Good deal.
Oh. Hey, you know,
Yeah,
Ed, not to get off the
I'll-
subject, I was going to ask you a question because, you know, you're a pig farmer, right? You're a pig farmer,
Yeah,
and you've been living in the
Yeah.
Philippines
Hog
for a
farm.
long time.
yeah.
You know, I was
Yeah.
watching a video, and it was like a foreigner, like a Phil-Am couple, and they had a wedding. I think it was like a civil wedding, and then they had like a small reception, maybe 20, 30 people, but there was no lechon. There was no lechon at the reception. Isn't that like Is that like an insult to the family of the Filipina?
No.
There's no
Well, they
lechon.
just can't afford
No,
it, maybe.
no. Maybe they
Poor-
couldn't
Oh,
afford
you
poor
it.
sure?
people.
And that's
Probably,
it.
probably don't have the money.
That's my father-in-law is not the pig farmer. He has a job. He works.
Uh-huh.
My wife's the pig
Yeah,
farmer.
that stuff
My
costs
wife's
a
the
lot
pig
of money,
farmer.
though.
Sure.
Oh, I'm sorry, your wife's the pig farmer. But what I'm saying is that if your wife
Yeah.
went to a party, like a wedding or something, or a party, and it's all pretty much all Filipinos, wouldn't you want to have some lechon there? Because wouldn't the party guests say,
Not
"Hey, man,
necessary.
there's no lechon
Not
here. What's
necessary.
going on?"
Well,
Not
yeah,
really?
but what
necessary.
if
Not
they got a
necessary.
cow or a horse?
We know
or
Pinoys
a
No,
are
no,
chicken
obsessed
or
with
something,
pigs.
turkey.
Beef.
Yeah, but I don't know. I've never.
Yeah.
Have you, Brevis? Have you ever
Ah,
seen no lechon at a party?
I see
No,
that.
I've
I
been
see
to
you.
about a dozen weddings, and I've never been to a wedding with no lechon. I'm not
Yeah,
going to speak
well,
for
I
you
have.
guys, but I mean, you guys have experience in the Philippines. Like, I think between the five of us, we've probably been to 100 weddings, parties, anniversaries, birthdays in the Philippines. Have you ever been to a party without lechon? I'm asking the
I,
panelists because I've never been to one.
I have. I've been
Neither
to a
have I.
wedding where
Yeah, Ken
Well,
always says
I've been
a
I've been to a
Muslim
wedding.
wedding.
They had a
A
flamingo.
Muslim wedding, right, Ken?
They were
Yeah,
eating a
yeah,
flamingo.
Muslim wedding.
Wait. They were eating flamingo. What do you mean?
Yeah,
They had a flamingo. They were
yeah.
eating flamingo.
The bird. Yeah, they had a flamingo there.
Really? Did they
Yeah.
lechon it out? Did they cook it like a lechon though?
Yep.
Okay, see, but that's lechon. Lechon doesn't mean pork. Lechon is just the way they prepare, right? The animal.
Yeah.
So you got
Yeah.
lechon baboy, lechon manok. You had lechon flamingo. So you had a lechon, right? You had some kind of lechon.
Well, yeah. That's how they prepared it. You're talking about.
Right. Yeah. Damn, Davis, what are you?
I also had a lechon dog too.
You ate lechon dog?
Yeah. That was in Bacolod.
Kevin
They
eats
eat
anything.
a lot of dog there.
Oh man.
Wait, you gotta have
don't
some
get
kind of
sick.
lechon.
Jeez.
What's up, Brevis? What are you, a peeping Tom or something?
I know that.
Oh, yeah.
Man, that's
Oh,
freaky.
yeah.
Where are you, man? Are you in suburban?
Damn. At night, what do you be peeping through people's windows
Yeah,
at night, man?
That's pretty
Well,
freaky, man.
Reeves got a nice little crib there, man. I like that.
Damn. Or is that like? Are you practicing for like a 1,000 meters rifle? You know, like what do you
yeah,
like? What do you call them dudes that shoot people 1,000 meters away? Like
Sniper.
what's that in the army? They got them. Oh no, that's a
Sniper.
telescope. A sniper, yeah. What are you practicing for being a sniper, or just checking out the girls, man? The other guy. No.
There's a certain window I try to look in every morning. I saw something juicy there once, so I
Jeez,
checked
really?
it.
It's like New York City, man.
What are you
No,
doing?
Frank-
Looking for Aloe the
Frank is
Winter
gonna
or
fag
something
us
like
when you
that?
Talk like that. You know that, don't you? Frank is saying,
Huh?
"Oh, this is good material."
What are you looking for, Aloe the Winter or something like that, man? See if you can spot him in one of the having sex with another guy in one of these condo units or something. Oh man, what happened to Ed? He left. Oh shit, he ran. Did he leave because of the lechon question?
He's probably doing something with them pigs, man.
Oh. No, I was just wondering, man. It's just people wonder about that shit.
So, man,
Did you miss me, Big Kev? I've been gone for a while diving. I got another dive this afternoon, man. I got an afternoon dive, and then if I want to dive at night, there's a second dive. But I think I'm just going to do the afternoon dive and cruise on back.
Oh, munchies.
I got a Balik buy-on box of a bunch of American beer from California shipped over here.
nice.
Is that legal? Is that legal?
Look at that.
Semi-legal.
You young guys love the IPAs. You like IPAs, I bet you, Brevis, right? Yep. Look at all the IPAs. Too hoppy, man. Young guys love them.
So hey, Brevis. I mean, if you have a wedding, I
Mango.
expect if I'm invited, I expect to have some type of lechon because if you don't ask you ahead of time, I'm not coming. Just to let you know.
Yeah, there'll be 2 lechones there, definitely.
Lechon manok is basically what I'm looking for.
Yeah, but when you have a christening, then you can have some kind of nice, like a cow or a calf.
Mhm.
You know, what kind of animal you gonna have?
Baby's adorable, man.
Oh, we'll just do multiple lechones. I'll keep it simple. Give the people what they want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Keep them happy, right? How's your girl feeling? Is she feeling all right, Brevis?
Heck yeah, she's saying, never again.
How you feeling, Hazel? Good.
How big was your child?
7 pounds, 2 ounces.
That's a pretty good
Okay.
sized baby for a Filipino to have.
That's some bad boy right there.
There you go.
Make lechon out of that.
They love babies though. That's their world, man. They want kids, as you all
Yeah,
know.
they don't need you no more. As long as they get a good child, a healthy child, that's it.
Hmm.
You're out. Sorry about that.
Yeah, I like beef myself, but a lot of people like pork. I like bacon, but
Yeah.
yeah.
Here's my breakfast here. I just have these yogurts.
Yeah. Yeah, those are nice. You'll play.
So where are you from? Los Angeles, Brevis? Yeah.
Yeah, Long Beach, California,
Wow.
just near LA.
Nice. It's hard probably to adapt to the things you can't get in the Philippines, right? With all the shit you got in LA. In and Out burgers, right?
Oh yeah, I love
Yeah,
In-N-Out
good
Burger.
hamburger place.
Yeah. We can't get them here in New York because they won't ship the beef this far or something. They want it fresh. I
Yeah.
heard. Yeah.
Yeah, they actually do have a franchise internationally in most developed countries have In-N-Out franchises, and I just learned that it's really weird. They make you have to like open at least one day every 5 years. So about once every 5 years, the In-N-Out franchisee of the Philippines opens like a food truck in Manila, has all these burgers and fries flown in fresh. They open for one day. There's a line around the corner, and then they close for the next 5 years just so they could keep the franchise rights. Because I guess they just did one in Tokyo last month, and same thing, like, you know, nonstop flight from LA. They flew in all the burgers and fries and cooked it fresh, open
Just
for a
to keep
day.
the license going.
Yeah, otherwise they lose their franchise rights because eventually, In-N-Out may expand to the Philippines, Southeast Asia,
Exactly.
Japan,
Yeah,
and
just to keep it active.
yeah. But I do love In-N-Out. I'd say
Yeah.
at least once a month for my entire life I've been eating there. And they, I had a couple of my patients in the industry. A couple of our customers, they worked at In-N-Out, and they let me on about some of I mean, everybody knows about the secret menu, the animal fries and all that, but there's like
Yeah.
a not so secret menu that like you can order from In-N-Out. You order a hamburger, you could say double lettuce, double tomato. That used to be what my main order was. I would just order a single hamburger, double lettuce, double tomato, and they don't charge you extra for lettuce and tomato. And then so one time I said, well, why don't I just try a triple lettuce, triple tomato? Well, they did it. They didn't charge me extra. So I said, you know what? Like, I told them the next time, I said, I'll take a hamburger, quadruple lettuce, quadruple tomato, and put the lettuce and tomato on the side, and you essentially can get a free salad on the side every time you go to In-N-Out. So
Oh man. Yeah.
see if I could show you guys anything here.
Hey, Richard, there's that lechon dog I was talking about.
I
that
remember
showed you
that.
before.
That's
Yeah.
gross to me, man. Yeah, I remember that. It doesn't look very appetizing to me. What do you think, Gerry? Does it look appetizing to you? Not to me. Yuck.
You know he'll try
No,
it.
not at all, dude. Not at all.
Yeah, you would.
Not at all. Balu John says he had 2 lechons at his wife's. Was it at his wife's mountain in the Philippines or something for his birthday about 5 years ago? That's 2 lechons.
Mm-hmm.
You got to have at least 1 lechon, man. You know.
Oh, my
2
wife.
lechons, yeah. That's
Her sisters are always calling when there's some kind of party there. They try to get to me because they know I'm easy. I'll say, yeah, I'll send you the money. But my wife gets furious. She don't want her sister's kids to have it. She wants them to pay for it. Yeah. There's Gypsy. Gypsy's in the house. Oops, I got it. My wife's pulling up with a whole bunch of groceries. I'll be back in a few minutes, man. Lots of pork.
As always, I want to mention, as always, if we can get to, say, we'll go today, if we can get to $300, I'm out of here. But I may lower that as the show goes on, just to see how the show progresses. We get to 300, I'm out of here. $300, not pesos.
Come on now, don't
$300.
Frankie mad.
Well, I'm not
I'm not really
299.99.
Hey, Ken.
I'm talking about $300 minimum. Then I'm out of here. All right. I did my civil duty here. I pitched in, and I can get the hell out of here. $300. Remember. What do you got? The family over at the crib? Brevis?
Yeah, I got Hazel's sister taking care of the baby for a couple weeks. That's her boyfriend helping out too. Edwin.
What's NOK? What kind of currency is that? It's $20 NOK.
North Korean?
Norway. How much is that, Big Kev? What's your...
Well, Norwegian currency is pretty strong.
Okay, so it's at least $20. We'll just say $20 for sure. Thanks, Kenny, for the super chat there. We're trying to get the $300, guys. Remember,
Russia's not very right now.
Now, Big Kev, I'm putting myself out on the line here because if we do get to 300, Frank is probably going to get mad at me and probably block me forever for helping you get to 300. Frank, if you're listening to this, look, man, I'm just helping Big Kev out get to the Philippines, all right? Frank, don't take it personal, Frank. If you let me on your show, I may help you get some super chat too, But
I got to run, guys. I'm going to have breakfast. I'll see you later.
All right, later, Brevis.
We're having a beginning of a storm from Texas area. I think Brevis just said goodbye to us. Thank you, Brevis, for coming up and hanging out with us. Congratulations on your baby. Congratulations to your girlfriend too. Good job. Job well done.
Jeff Hart keeps confusing me with James Cardanian Bond. That's like a different Armenian dude. No relations. He's just another, patriot Armenian that just looks out for other Armenians. I mean, there's not a lot of us in the world, and I'm talking about 100% Armenians. I'm 100% Armenian. So just keep that in mind. So Jeff, stop confusing me with James Cardanian Bond.
Hey, how was your diving you did the other day? Was that pretty good?
Yeah, it was good. Did a couple of dives. I think I got into the 70. I think first dive was like 69 minutes, and the second one was like 76. That was good dives. Got some footage. Borrowed a friend's camera. Yeah, it was good.
Gypsy's in the house. Come on up, Gypsy. You always know how to kick the dog.
What are you saying, Big Kev? Kick the dog. And who is the dog? Who's the dog, Big Kev? Who's the dog?
Well, you're like the big dog in YouTube. I mean, you always.
No, I'm not the big. I'm a little guy, just hanging out, minding his own business, and just comes on channels. The only channel I go on is like your channel. I hopped on Philly in the Philippines channel a couple times. We talked about diving, and that's pretty much it.
Well, yeah, but you guys got something in common. You and Fazio, you all get something in common, though.
Do I have anything in common with you? What do we have in common?
Well, besides good personality, I have.
We don't. Definitely, it's not looks, because I mean, you have to have good looks to have something in common with me. So, what do we have in common, Big?
You used to have a nice mustache until you got stupid and shaved it off.
Hey, cheers! Cheers!
Hey, my friend.
How are you guys doing, huh?
20.
We're doing good, man. We're doing good. Just hanging out, relaxing, just taking it easy, you know, bringing some entertainment to the community.
Yeah, man. What's going on?
Well,
Who's Big Al? Who's Big Al?
Frank's brother's like what is that called? A heroin coma?
Oh,
Pony coma, I think it's called. Some kind of coma. I think Frank should go to Hawaii and visit his brother. I mean, his brother's not in a good situation, but I don't think Frank really cares.
Well, I mean, if you're not close to your family, and that happens a lot.
But see, Frank says family is like
somebody's got their YouTube on. Somebody's got to mute YouTube.
Yeah, Ed or Ken has to.
I'm off.
hold on.
I YouTube down.
Because I remember Frank was saying that family is very important to him.
Well, you know, there are a lot of families that aren't close to each other. You know, that happens. You know, now, I don't know if Frank is close to his brother. He may have been at one time, and, you know, and then they decided to move on. I mean, it sounded like his brother had some issues with, you know, substance abuse and maybe alcoholism and stuff like that.
But he needed help, and Frank wasn't there to help him.
Well, I think Frank tried to help him, probably tried to help him early on, and as when they were younger.
He
got to the point. But it got to the point where his brother probably kept relapsing, and Frank just kind of washed his hands. I have to kind of say, I got to kind of agree with Frank on this one, that you got to, at one point in time, say, hey, enough is enough, you know, and then you got to move on.
But even though no matter how broke up with your family,
bring your trucker. What's happening, man?
Like if a person dying, you should go. The family should come together.
But it's hard. Trucker. It can be hard, you know. But yeah, maybe only time will tell.
Talk to us.
PA trucker. Who's PA trucker? I don't know. I don't. Oh, here he is.
Welcome to the bullpen.
So
I'm waiting for Roberto to pop up. So I'd like to say thank you to Brevis for coming up. Give a shout out to Brevis. Brevis never done me wrong. At least not to my face.
Well, Big Kev, I think it's good that you're neutral. You know, you're not a fence jumper.
Neutral.
You just on the fence.
I'm on the fence.
Yes, you just sit on a fence. Now, can that fence hold you up? Is another question. It depends what kind of fence you sit on.
Fence.
I think it's chicken. I think it's chicken wire. I don't think it's
chicken wire.
Chicken wire, yeah.
There you go.
Now, what, Big Kev? I mean, it's a really heavy duty, probably cement fence.
Oh, cement is good too. The kind with the rebar.
Yeah.
What are you saying? What are you saying, man?
Well, what are you saying about the rebar? What does that mean, rebar? Why did you have to throw that in?
What do you?
Okay, because you're gonna build a wall. You gotta make it good.
Well, it's got to be reinforced.
Yeah, you got to put some rebar in there. Yeah, they probably put that really thick rebar for you, Big Kev. That really, really thick rebar. You know.
Well, you got to oversee it, you know.
Oh.
Who is this Jeff Hart?
I don't know.
I seen him on Frank's show talking smack.
Remember, guys, we get the $300, and I'm bounced off the show, like literally bounce off the show. $300. So dig in, you know, check out your couch. I know you got a couple of couch surfers out in the audience there in the chat. Look in your couch, see if there's an extra change. You know, go Go in your girlfriend's or your wife's purse, get some money, you know, just whatever it takes.
So what is apparently Frank's brother was a drinker or something because DNC saying he relapsed or something.
He's more a druggie, I think. He's more drugs.
Oh, drugs?
He was a druggie, man.
Yeah.
He
Yeah,
used
a
to
big
do
druggie.
heroin and smack.
Oh boy.
Like just like the famous rock stars.
No wonder
He
Frank
thought he was a rock star.
No wonder Frank knows the word jonesing because that's a word that addicts use when they need a fix. Yeah. So apparently somebody close to him was a user.
Yeah, his brother.
Man, that's
thought
too
he was
bad.
a rock star.
No.
Pennsylvania trucker. How you doing, my friend? Yeah, somebody called me up and told me what was going on. But if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But the people that I talk to is never wrong. Chicken chokers in the house.
Oh, you guys are something.
Steve's in the house. How you guys doing? Yeah, look like Frank, look like old Frankie boy must be over here by now because his show is over.
Frank was in the chat.
nothing else
He was in
to
the
do.
chat. You didn't see him? He was in the chat.
No, I
He came in.
wasn't paying attention. Oh yeah, I wonder if
He
I should
was.
block him because I'm blocked on
Now wait,
his channel.
look, you're neutral. There's no reason why you should block him. You're neutral, right? Or did you just fall off the fence to one side?
Called payback.
Yeah.
Oh, come on. Frank's a good guy. He brings entertainment to the community. I would not say to block him. He's all right.
You call what he calls, you get him mad, he'll call your wife every 4-letter book in the world. And that's entertainment. Get in there, see what he calls
why did he call your wife all these 4-letter words? What happened?
Because
What
I made him
triggered him
mad.
to do
I
that?
made him mad.
Were you
I
trolling
made him
him?
mad.
You made a what?
Hey,
on
you
this
guys.
show. It was on this show.
Oh,
We have a special guest in the house today.
Hey, Kev, didn't you abandon your kids in Alaska?
No,
Didn't you abandon your kids in the
Oh,
Philippines?
wow.
And you're talking shit about Frank and his brother. You're such a fucking piece of shit, bro.
Do you
You're
think
gonna-
so?
hey, Ricky, you're gonna take
this is for
Kevin on?
entertainment purposes only.
Are you
Remember,
taking
this
Kevin
is
on when it
entertainment
comes to
purposes
Cebu
only.
next year?
Why did he was a special guest and why did he run away?
I don't know.
Man. That
I
don't
think we
make
need to put a
sense.
big sign. You know, Kev, on that banner, you should put for entertainment purposes only, exclamation point. You need to do that just to let people know that this is for
Hey,
entertainment.
who's the guy that was looking for Ricky there? Ben, right? Ben was in here earlier.
Oh yeah,
Is
Ben was
Is this
calling
StreamYard?
out.
Are we on StreamYard?
Yep.
Here we are.
Yeah. That's Gerry. He got on me.
We're on StreamYard right now.
Yeah. It was in this room. It was a Kevin's show.
Oh, it's always Kevin's fault. Yeah, I knew Kevin had something to do with
No,
this.
no. It was in his show, and we were ragging each other. You know, I always rag Frank, no matter what. And I just said something that pissed him off. He just went off. He says, Ed, your wife is a goddamn, you married a whore. She's a bar girl. Like, he just went off like that. Just like, okay, you heard him on Don C. and his own show yesterday. And he went off on Don. The same way Don said something to him, Kevin goes off. He called Don C's wife more names than he called mine. And if you know anybody could go on his show and just say, oh, he's such a good guy.
Come back
He won't
on,
make a
Ricky.
mistake on his
I don't
show.
know why you had to
But
run
he-
away.
He left?
Yeah, when he goes on
Yeah,
camera,
he just jumps on
he
and
won't
jumps
make
back off.
mistakes.
Mm.
Kinda
But didn't
a
you bump him off,
cartoon,
Big
You
Kev?
Huh?
Ed, just be nice to Frank. Be nice to Frank, and he won't talk about your wife. Frank has the
Heard that
Frank.
bird was
I
gone
think a
and
lot of
he-
people are jealous on Frank, and he's got the family. He's got the
Really?
$5 million home. I mean,
Yeah.
look, he's living in Bantayan Island full time in the Philippines. I mean, and he's got some cash in the
Say,
bank.
Mike.
He's living a life, you know. We got to give him a break. He's living the life. Did you bump him off? Did you bump Ricky off?
No, he
Oh, I thought you bumped him off.
he seen me smile and he ran away. I don't understand.
He might come back. Ricky might come back.
He looked like he was sober, and I don't know.
Yeah, that's just the way that guy is, man. He likes to. Since I first seen him on YouTube a couple of years ago, man.
Maybe he wasn't juiced enough to stay on.
Mm.
He wasn't bumped off, Max. How do you know, Max? You're too afraid to even come on.
Yeah, come on, Maximus. Come on
Maximus
up.
don't have
Turn on
the-
your
the
turn,
guns.
Maximus. Come on up. Turn on your camera, and we'll get Bob.
Oh,
Call Bob
Max-
Cooper on
Maximus.
the phone, and we'll see if you're Rain Man.
Ricky hit.
Yeah, Max, come on, man. We want to see what you look like. And we
Absolutely.
want to see if you're Rain Man.
I don't know what Rain Man.
I know
looks
what
like.
he looks
Bob
like.
Cooper
I
does.
got pictures of him.
He met him. Because
I know what he looks like.
the guy that was Rain Man, his family lives in California, apparently.
The evasive Rain Man. Man, Rain Man. You know,
Where
Rain
is
Man
he?
is just, he's kind of like another aloe. Like another aloe, the Rain Man.
Guys, can you hear me?
Yeah, buddy.
Do you guys hear what? Did you see one of Ricky's last streams? You saw Barry went on there on the chat saying he was losing his benefits because he didn't get that doctor appointment. Did that see that?
Barry says that all the time. He's used that gimmick about 2 or 3 times already. Nah, don't believe it. He's getting his money. He just wants to get more money. That's an old gimmick. You fell for that? Damn.
No.
I don't think.
Tell me you didn't fall for that.
I don't think you like him, do you, Benjamin? I don't think so. Yeah.
That just hurt. I thought Ricky was my friend. I don't know why he ran away. Huh. And what is Ricky humping Frank's leg for?
He gaslighted that guy for years, man. I knew he was playing him though.
He still
Back in the
is.
olden days. Did you guys see the live show?
Ricky's just mad because he ain't getting no money no more.
Well,
Hey, Big Kev, I'm still waiting for my cut, man. When's that coming in the mail, man? I'm still waiting.
Well, man, I was waiting to get the money
man.
today.
I mean, no. We're talking about previous cuts. I mean, dude, you probably owe me at least about $1,000. When is that
Wow,
coming to?
I haven't even made that much yet
I mean,
today.
Jesus Christ. I fundraised for you many, many times, and every time I fundraise for you, it's well
Is this Julio?
over $100. 150, 200. I mean, what is going on here? You know, I'm working really hard.
No,
you
no
know?
imposters today, man. No
2 hours a
imposters.
day on this live stream, sometimes 3, trying to get you that paper so that you can get to the Philippines.
I hear you, brother. Can you introduce yourself again today, man? Who is this? Who is this imposter?
Who's that? Somebody's trying to get on?
Yeah, you. I mean, I'm sorry, buddy. I thought you was somebody else talking.
Are you aware that I just found out that in Dumagetti, all the apartments and houses for rent, they're all taken. There's no rentals available at all for probably the next 5 years. That's what I heard.
I guess I could get a cart and just put it in your
Some of those guys, Jerry, are pretty old there,
patio.
man.
Yeah, they might be dead. There might be a
dead.
few available when you get here. That's
Yeah.
right, Richard. That's right.
Yeah. Especially if you got a young Filipino, like a lot of them do, man. They're gonna.
You know what, Big
Girls
Kev?
like
If you fly into Dumagetti, I'll come out and pick you up in the truck for like 1,000 pesos and give you a ride wherever you need to get to.
Well, yeah. Can we take a pit stop at your house? If I could take a
No. I just pick you up from the airport,
So
but you got to pay me ahead of time before you get in the truck.
Yeah, but
I'll give you a ride to your hotel.
I'm gonna land over in Bacolod Airport.
Bacolod.
Yeah, because that's
Bacolod's a shithole. Why you want to go over there?
What the heck?
It floods.
I lived there for 3 years. What are you talking about?
Bacolod.
Go to the old. We gotta go to the old airport first. Have a few drinks over there.
So you got to stop in Bacolod first before you come to Dumagetti. Is that what you're saying?
Well, yeah, you and I gonna hang out for like a week over
wait.
there.
Balut John says he
Shopping
can't.
ground.
But Balut John said his wife says you're not able to stay there because she doesn't have enough food or something like that. Or so she was saying.
But we just kill one of their. We kill one of their cows, one of the Brahma bulls, and
Oh, one of the pigs. We can do some lechon when you're there.
all right. Figured I could stay at Ken's place for like a couple of weeks.
Ken, where's Ken? Ken, are you in the Philippines?
He's in Manila.
Yeah, of course I'm in Philippines, man. Been here
Wait,
for 7, 8 days now.
Oh no, I thought you were. Are you living in the Philippines? I'm sorry,
Yeah.
that's my question.
Yeah, 6 months, 6 months.
Oh, you do? I didn't know that. I wasn't aware.
But that's how long you're
Well-
there for right now? Damn.
6 months, nice. 6 months. You come out here for
Yeah.
the winters.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah.
Then I'll go back in 6 months, and then I'll come back for 6 months. Tell me.
See, Big Cap, you got a place to stay in Manila. There you go.
Sure, bro. Anytime, big camera.
Ken,
You can
charge
have
him
shit.
rent, man. He's got a lot of money. Charge him fucking
What the
rent. He's got a lot of money.
What
Charge
kind of-
him
what kind of
at
buddy
least
are you,
minimum 1,500 a night. 1,500 a
man?
night.
A night.
That's about the going rate. 1,500, 2,000 for like a
Hey.
2-star place, 3-star.
Hey Frank, why you got me blocked on your channel for, man? That's what the heck. Kind of good.
Come on
buddy
on,
are you?
Frank. Come on on, Frank.
Yeah,
Hey, Frank, come on on, bro.
Your buddy Ricky was sticking up for you. Don't know why he
Oh,
was
shit.
sticking up for you. He was backstabbing you earlier.
Frank's all right,
Good
man.
morning.
He's bringing entertainment to the community. He's doing his part. See, the link's in the
Thank
chat,
you.
Frank. The link's in the chat, bro.
Well, Ed just popped back on.
Ed, where's Ed?
You and Ed just came up. There he is.
Oh, he saw Frank. Frank, Ed's on. Come on, man. Be careful.
Is there gonna
Ed's
be a
got his
war?
teeth in. He's got his teeth in.
Well, he got him in, or he just took him out. Well, maybe Ricky will come back on now because Frank said link me. Maybe Ricky will come in.
All right, keep in mind, guys. $300. I'm out of here. $300. We're up to. We've got 20 so far. 300. I'm gone.
Frankie, it's still like calling the people's wives whores and stuff, don't you? Damn, you're still good at it. When the hell? I want to ask you a question. No names mentioned. Where did you meet your girlfriend? You came over here when you came over here right away, I'm a sex bat. You have the nerve to call my wife's name, Don C's wife's name, every other person that gets you mad. You don't call them whores, bar girls. Then watch what you're damn saying. And on your own show, oh, white people, man, white people, they don't like me. I don't do nothing wrong. I have such a clean show. But it's you're okay. When you're off
Well, he
the
got a
show,
new show
you
now.
start.
Free Bird's in the house.
And,
Hello, Free Bird.
He's up, Ed. The blood
thank
pressure,
you.
my sky goes through the roof, man. Relax. We don't want
Hey,
no
my blood pressure's great.
heart
My
attack
blood
on the
pressure's
show.
great. My blood pressure's great. Nothing wrong with mine.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
just talking to a scum. A guy can't be such a scum as him, the way he treats women. There's no, can't describe it. Can't describe it. Frank, every time I see you on the show, I will call you too. You're a scum. You can call your lawyer, get me cybercrime, get me something. Is it a cybercrime to call you a scum? No, it's not. No names mentioned. Jesus Christ.
Oh,
And
Ed,
don't worry, my
Ed's
wife,
not
Well, Frank,
reading
you
right
the
got
now,
the
my
comments.
link.
wife's not doing anything. Right now, my wife's in the room nothing. But damn, I'm doing like you did to Barry. Click, click, click. She got a bunch.
Frank,
She has a bunch.
Frank's got you
So
blocked,
Frank,
Kevin, so he can't see the link.
Frank got it all blocked. You got me blocked. Got you blocked.
Oh.
I think me and Cameron are the only two faces. No face, no case. Ed. Play it. Play that no face, no case. No names either, right? No, you don't let your name, no case.
Well,
Nah,
Frank, if you
don't
come
play it.
on, I'll mute Ed, but you can
If Frank
have a
goes on, I
chance
will
to
say a
talk.
word.
Didn't Frank ask for the link, boys? I thought he was asking for the link.
Well, yeah, he did, but I don't know where he
He
is.
posted it, yeah. But Steve said in the chat that Frank's got Kevin blocked, so he can't see the link that Kevin posted.
Yeah, but I think Ed scared Frank away. Frank, come on, man. You know
No.
I ain't gonna say nothing. The other rest of the panel. But Ed, you got to go easy on Frank because this is for entertainment purposes only. We're
I
trying to
can-
get some
Yeah.
Kev's super chat so he can make it to the Philippines.
Yeah, come
Oh,
on,
it's
Frank.
entertainment only.
We'll let you talk. We'll let you talk. We're not going to interrupt you, right?
Yeah, I'm cool with that. Frank can do whatever he wants on this channel. But Frank, if you come on this live stream, don't pull your pants down and show that 68-year-old ass. Okay, we don't want to see that. You know. Okay, don't do that.
Don't influence him. Hey, Gypsy, how you doing, my friend? Frank he got you blocked too. Well, I don't have him blocked.
Hey, Jerry, Steve said Frank has everybody blocked but you, man.
Well,
Yeah,
Frank's
he's
turning
not
over a
much,
new leaf. Frank's turning over a new leaf. I mean, I was in jail for a long time. The Battaglia jail, man, I had a jail sentence at least 5 years, at least. So
So
I
now
think
it's time to
he,
kiss that. Jerry, now
forgave
you're on the
me.
show. You got to kiss ass
Hey
now,
guys,
Jerry. You're on the
Ed, be
show.
quiet now.
Look, I'm cool with everybody. You know what I mean? I'm a peace-loving guy. I just come on to a show here and there and talk a little and give some insight.
Hey, Frank.
I ain't got nothing against nobody. Hey, Frank, thanks for
Frank, sorry
coming
to
in.
hear about your brother.
Kevin, what are you doing? You're taking all my money away from my show. I only made $1 today.
Wait, who gave you $1, Frank? Was it Go-Go Bobo's sister?
Hey,
That
hey,
cheap little
No,
Frank,
no,
Chucky
no,
gave you
that's-
$100.
It was actually Jeff Hart. No, Jeff Hart, I think, is the one that gave me the $1 today.
Oh,
I did pretty good this month, though. I mean, I made, I don't know, it's not phenomenal, but in the past 28 days, I made about 35,000 pesos. That's nothing to sneer
There you
at.
go.
You know, it's not the amount. It's the love, right? Jerry understands that. Jerry
Yeah, I
Jerry
understand. I
understands
love everybody. I like everybody.
And Gerry was saying about the brother situation. Let me elaborate on this a little bit. There's something called sibling rivalry, and that's been going on all my life with my brother, and I can't control that. my brother got into some bad shit in the latter part of earlier part of his life, and really seen eye to eye with him on that shit. But however, all through the years, I was there to rescue my brother. Just so people know, I don't have to share this with you, but I'd like to actually. I saved my brother's ass so many times I can't count. When his car broke down, I'd fix it. I'd even give him cars when I got another car. He needed money for something. I was there. I rescued him when he left Indiana. Somebody got your show on here or something? I hear an echo or something. You know, I've rescued my brother so many times I can't count.
Frank,
Now, he
check
has
your
to
YouTube,
walk.
man. Is your YouTube muted? Check your YouTube, Frank. We didn't have that problem until you came on.
I don't know if it's my.
Check your YouTube. Just mute your YouTube. That's all you got to do.
Yeah, on the YouTube screen at the bottom, there's a little speaker
Yeah,
thing.
just
click that.
Put it on silent.
And we can hear you on the StreamYard. That's where
No, the only
audio-
thing I can see here is Kevin's show. I don't see.
You see the chat?
Okay. I see the chat thing here. Hold on. Chat with everyone in the studio. Blah 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 blah.
Yeah, that's you're in StreamYard. You gotta have.
Yeah, your YouTube is open, dude. You gotta silence your YouTube. Just mute your YouTube.
Yeah, I mean, if I could get to that screen on this piece of shit
Just open
phone.
up. Or do you have Windows on your? You have Windows on your computer?
Well, I mean, if I was on my computer, I wouldn't have any problem. But let me see.
If you're on your phone. If you're on your phone, you don't have that problem.
I'm on the phone, obviously. Well, not obviously, but can my chat more streamline your own settings?
See, I got to admit, Frank, I'm going to have to agree with you on this one. At one point in time, you have to throw in the towel if you can't help your brother. You know what I mean? If he doesn't get your help.
Well, you know, it's not like I haven't tried, guys. I mean, look, I took him into Hawaii. I took another chance, as I did with him in Seattle when he used to live in Indiana. And when he was having problems, I had an open door policy with him. I saved his life literally, not figuratively, more times than I could remember. As far as me hating my brother, I don't hate my brother. I love my brother. But, you know, like Gerry said, people got to want to help themselves. And, you know, you could give them all the advice in the world, just like on YouTube, but it doesn't mean that everybody's going to take your advice. I mean, that's just life. My brother's a good guy, but I think he's been through a lot of shit and feels that he can't change. And unfortunately, his lifestyle from the past caught up with him, developed a lot of health conditions, unfortunately. But I've been there. Why do you think I housed him for all these years? 17 years, actually, I've housed him. It wasn't just for the rent money. I wasn't getting much rent. I was helping him out. And when his car broke down, needed money, it wasn't a loan. I helped him out, and I got his car fixed. When he needed a piece of medical equipment or something and had to be a co-payment with there, I helped him with that too. I mean, what am I supposed to do, really? The fact that he's in the hospital, you know, he could call me if he wants. He's out of it. He was in an induced coma to help him out briefly. No, he's conscious and everything. He's hanging in there, but he could call me. But he told my sister, nah, he didn't want me to worry about him. So he told my sister, nah, don't say anything to Frankie. He said, you know, just whatever. You know, he's not.
Well, then you're off the hook. You're off the hook. Now, if your brother passes away, God forbid, would you go to the funeral?
Well, there really wouldn't be a funeral out there for him, really. The state will probably do this. It's not one of these situations. Well, we got a bunch of relatives out there, anything like that. My sister actually is his advocate, not me. My sister is. My sister controls that part. She's been given the part of being what they call an advocate for decisions on my brother, not mine, hers. Okay.
Is there out of curiosity, is there like a Battaglia cemetery where all the Battaglias get like buried? Like
no, man. I'm not originally from Hawaii. I'm not, you know, I'm from New York.
Okay.
No, we don't have that. When I die, they're just going to burn the shit out of me and just throw my ashes anywhere. I don't give a shit. I told them, I don't even want an open casket. I said, remember me alive, not dead.
Yeah, but Gilda's going to do a video probably of you like on the bed dead, to show
No,
everybody that he had Frank
yeah, we were
Gaston,
talking about
that
that
people
on my
believe.
show.
You know what I mean?
I was talking about that. No, that would never happen with this situation.
You don't think so? Are you going to put that in your will? Like, hey, Gilda, don't just get rid of me. Don't put me on video. Like, is that like one of the stipulations you'll have in your will?
kind of like motorcycle Mike.
Yeah.
Yeah, that dude.
No, no. Believe me, that's something that's never going to happen. I'll tell you that right now. I don't even want to have an open coffin displayed, only for her purposes. If she wants to peek in there, say her goodbyes or something, whatever, that's fine. But no, I'm not even going to have an open casket when I croak. I'm not even
really
building.
dead.
Well, I know. You got to listen to the heartbeat. Is he really dead? Kick him a little bit. See if he's actually.
Well, that's why they have that like a 3-day wake or something like that.
Yeah,
I don't know what that-
the Filipinos like to gamble and play cards and everything at funerals, man. They had the body hanging around.
Isn't that incredible? Is that incredible? I mean,
it is.
They don't even care about the dead body there. They just want to chismis about.
Just to make sure you're gone.
Well, Frank, you should have like a little, like what do they call, like a funeral reception afterwards. But make sure if you do, I'm just saying if you do, because then the Filipino family, Gilda's family will come and give their respect. You should make sure you got some lechon, okay? Because they're gonna expect lechon. If you don't have any lechon, then they're not gonna give you good respect. So always make sure you got lechon.
No, for me, no. For me, there would be a procession for sure. We know a lot of people who respect me, everything else. So there would be probably a procession, that kind of shit. And I said, you don't even really need that. You don't even really need that. I said, to me, it's not really necessary. Just say your goodbyes to me and have good memories. You got thousands of photographs of me and videos and whatever. That's all that's important. But Gerry, you were right about what you were saying.
What was I saying?
I cannot control relationships in my family, and I've always been the giving person. But you got to understand, people don't understand what siblings and how bad it gets. The whole time that he's ever lived with me, even in Seattle, many times, and the whole time that I've lived with my brother in Hawaii, it was a crapshoot of who was going to lose their insanity first, me or him, because it was brutal. The negativity from him was immeasurable.
Fortunately for me, Frank, I don't have that problem with my siblings. We're pretty cool, but I've seen other people's families where the siblings are fighting, especially when it comes down to inheritance. When the parents pass away, there's a lot of fighting going. That happens a lot. Any country, whether it's the Philippines, the U.S. It happens.
Do you remember? I'll give you an example of something. You remember that letter that my sister supposedly sent saying, well, Frank's an asshole or something like that? Well, I spoke to my sister on the phone 2 days ago. Yeah. And she didn't write it. It was actually her.
Or what?
Who wrote it? You broke up. Who wrote it? Oh, you broke up, Frank. I didn't hear it. I didn't even know there was a letter out there.
And oh yeah, there was that they tried to introduce to the tenants in that case in Hawaii. That even Frank's sister thinks he's an asshole or something like that. But it actually came as finally told to me by my sister 2 days ago that it was actually her husband Mario that wrote that.
Oh.
Yeah, Mario did not get along with any.
You moved on. You're in Hawaii now. You got a good life. You got Gilda, her family. You got a house, worth 10 million pesos, whatever. You moved on, man. It's just, now you're living I wouldn't call it 5-star lifestyle, but let's say at least, you're living a 3-star lifestyle for sure, right? Wouldn't you agree? So, hey, you got to move on in life, right?
No, I think I am living a good lifestyle. There's no doubt about that, especially compared to some people on here. But It's not even the material things, Jerry.
Right.
I've
Let me
traded
ask you,
all.
if Big Kev came out when Big Kev moves to the Philippines and say he happened to visit Bantayan Island, would you put Big Kev up for a night or two, like in your place?
What the hell? Why you gotta bring me into it for?
What? I'm just asking Frank. I'm just asking. It's an honest
Jerry, you're an
question.
instigator,
Frank,
man.
well, what do you got? Like a
I will invite Ed
Fill my head.
No, I want to
I mean-
invite Ed Lippitt. That's it.
There
Invite
you
Ed.
go.
Ed, yes, Ed.
Ed.
Come on up.
That's
Ed,
right.
where is Ed? Is he
Ed
muted?
can take the ferry right across to Cebu and then take a second ferry to Bantayan, right? The Ed's really
We
close.
got
I
it.
go to Cebu.
Ed's
I
in-
go to Cadiz. Right from Cadiz.
Oh, okay.
Bring
Half
a pig.
hour away.
But anyway, just to
Half
finish
hour
on that.
away. I could go to. If
But
Ed
anyway,
was
just to
over there,
finish-
he'd have to have. I tell you, if Ed went over there, he'd have to have the. Guaranteed, he'd have a cop there waiting for me.
Why would I do that, Ed?
They
Would
put
you have
in
the
a
cops
cuff.
waiting for Ed? Why would you? Why would you do that? Frank wouldn't do that. He wouldn't have the cops. That's
No.
illegal. You can
I
come
think you
and
guys
visit
got this
Bantayan
all
Island.
wrong. I think you guys got this all wrong. I love Ed. Ed is one of
you
the best
go.
entertainers on here, man. I mean, Ed. I don't hate Ed.
That's if Ed
I don't
could
hate
laugh
Ed at all. I think Ed is very
I don't hate
entertaining.
Ed.
man.
I don't hate you either. You're a scum.
See,
You're a scum.
I'm so
I
proud
can't
of
help it.
myself.
But I don't
I'm
hate
so
anyone.
proud of myself. I bring people together. See that? You guys should
Yeah.
thank me.
Ed doesn't
Yeah,
hate me,
also
but
go to-
he says I'm scum. Is that like
You
an
are.
oxymoron or I mean, what do you call that?
The way you act, I'm going to be true for you. The way you act. If you knock off what you do with women, somebody gets you mad, you get
What
on
do I
your
do
wife.
with women?
You get on your
What do I
girlfriend.
do,
Okay, we're at
Jerry?
30
Jerry,
bucks,
what
guys.
She
Another
just screwed up
270
somebody.
to go.
what do I do with women? What am I?
Look how you did.
What am I? Am I out there
Very
now
ex-
attacking women on the street? What do I do with women, Ed? What
No.
exactly is it? Tell me.
Oh,
Tell me.
geez.
I'm in the streets at
Nobody
night
knows
chasing Filipinos. I mean, what am I doing? What am I doing?
You're not online.
Ed,
You're not online
Ed.
calling them whores.
Ed,
You're not
you got to
online
be
calling them
nice.
bar
You got to
girls.
be nice to
You don't
Frank,
do
Ed,
that,
because
do
if you
you?
go to Bantayan Island, we don't want the
Huh.
cops waiting for you. So be nice, and then
I
you'll be
go
able
by
to
the
visit
theory,
Bantayan Island.
Jerry. I go
Yes.
by the thought that if the shoe fits, wear it. Now, if somebody ever made a statement about your wife or anybody else's wife, if you know to be untrue, why are you getting upset about it? Because otherwise, if the shoe fits, wear it, man. If you're getting a
Right there. Okay, right there.
By the way,
It's weird.
By the way, my
It's
wife
just
is washing
like somebody
clothes right
called-
now. She's listening to this.
Hold on. It's just like somebody called you what you were called. You took it offensively. You called my wife
Ed.
name. I'm going to take
Ed.
offense. That's
I've been
Oh, another
called
$10. We're at
every name in
$40.
the
We got
book.
$260 to go, guys. Let's keep it running.
Uh,
And I'll be out of here. We get to
it's-
300. I'm out of here.
You were called
Hey.
something by a person that you have locked up in jail. You took it offensive. And you call my wife a name, I'm going to take it offensive. Same
Hey, Ed.
shit. So don't give me this.
Yeah, my part.
Oh.
No, not. Well, it's fun. I'm not yelling.
I'll call the same thing. You call me.
Hey, Ed.
Somebody calls you a name, you take it offensive. Just you're a scum.
Well, you gotta have a little thick skin, Ed. You gotta have a little thick skin, man. Why is your skin so thin?
Well, when it comes to my wife, my family, there's no skin
Oh, that's
You
the
do not
charming
call.
statement. You all heard it. Now people understand me. When it comes to
You do
wife
not
and
call my wife
family,
or
oh,
That's right.
you're setting a precedent
You
here,
got-
Ed. If you shut your
I'm
mouth for a
bringing
minute.
these people together, Hagante. I'm doing
We're
my
setting
part
a-
in the Philippine community. With
Hold
these
on,
guys together.
hold on. Give me the floor. We're setting a precedent here, apparently, because Ed says a golden statement. When you talk about people's family and children, oh, that isn't right. Well, I have to agree with you on that. Then you could understand why I get upset. And when you're constantly on your show calling me a scumbag, you expect me to give you certain gratuities of respect. It doesn't work that way.
Have
It
I
doesn't
asked you
work
for
that way.
No, I don't want your respect. I don't want
You're
your
not
respect
getting
from
any.
nobody. Well, thanks a
You
lot.
don't
I don't want
deserve
it.
respect.
So
You
what the
don't
hell you
deserve
so,
respect.
so what
Put
the
your
hell you
teeth
saying?
back in so we can understand you, Ed.
Yeah.
Put your teeth back in so we can understand. You sound like mumbles on Dick Tracy.
I respect everybody.
Say right away.
Yeah.
We know you do, Gerry.
I respect everybody, Frank. Everybody. Look, I'm on the same fence that Big Kev is on. Now, if we get more people on that fence is going to crumble big time.
Yeah, you
So
gotta
again,
No.
I'm on the fence. If it starts to teeter one way or the other, I just hang on.
No. Gerry, what you got wrong, Gerry, is that Big Kevin is on the fence, supposedly taking a neutral position, but he'll jump that fence if somebody gives him a donation. Okay, he'll go in favor of that person who gives him a donation.
Well, Frank, I mean, to
appreciate
be
the
honest,
donation.
like, wouldn't you favor people that would give you super chat money? I mean, you favor people
No.
that give you super chat money.
Hey, Octavio,
Oh,
a guy that
you block some people.
No,
that
let
give
me
you-
answer that question. Let me answer that question, Gerry. Artemio is a supporter of my channel, and he's been giving me money, but he made an off-color statement or something on there. Don't remember exactly what it was. Despite him being a donor, so I'm answering your question. I removed him from my channel, even though he was one of my donors on my channel several times. Actually, pretty good donor. So I'm answering your question.
So that means you let them come back.
It's not all about the
Frank,
money, Gerry.
Yeah,
It's
but
not
I mean,
all about the
don't
money.
block your donors, Frank. You got when your donors say something that's a little bit out of line. It just depends how far they go. They'll know where not to cross
The point
line,
is,
right?
Gerry, is that I'm in a position where I don't depend on that super chat, unlike some people. I got my own little cachet of money that we have as a household here. And if I don't make a donation on my show, well, I'm not going to starve. I could tell you that.
Well,
Okay, so
let me throw this at you, Frank. Let me throw this at you. Now, look, I'm not messing with you. I told you I won't mess with you when you come on here, and I'm not messing with you, but I'm going to ask you a question. Okay, I understand you may not need the money, but then sometimes I've seen you in the past. You'll get mad if your board doesn't light up, you know what I mean, with super chats. So can you kind of tell me it's kind of being a little bit of a hypocrisy, just a
okay.
little.
No, it's just I think it has to do with how people will give money to criminals and real scumbags. That's all it has to do with.
Wait, would you consider
scumbag.
Big Kev a criminal?
In his own right, he is
Are you
a criminal.
or a scumbag? You better.
No, he is a criminal. He fucked with somebody's fucking wife, and that's why he got a bolo knife in his head. Number one.
You can't prove that.
Let's be nice, Frank. Now, look, we're being civil with you now. Don't
That's right.
mix with the hoes.
That's
You gotta
right.
be cool with the hoes.
I know that is a fact.
We're cool with you now.
Kevin does not tell you the whole story, and he wants everybody to feel sorry for him to make the screen light up. You know what he does with his money. He buys things that light up and make sound. He's a grown-ass man who is not doing with the money that he says he's doing with it, like giving money to his kid. Why didn't he visit his kids all these years? He's been making money on his show, Gerry. Why didn't he go see his children? He paid off his fucking dues, right? Okay. Big E helped him out.
He's got other bills. He's got other he's got other things.
Oh,
to
he
do.
ain't got shit except to pay his aunt. He pays his aunts the money. And the rest of the money he makes goes to a bunch of toys like a fucking 6-year-old, man. That bolo knife went deep in his fucking brain, man. It went deep in his brain.
Yeah, well, what's wrong with that?
What's wrong with that? That's exactly what I'm making a point here. What a great answer, Kev. What's wrong with that?
Yeah, well,
He admits it.
At least I have a legitimate problem,
Yeah, you got problems, that's for sure, man. That's an understatement there, buddy. That's an understatement.
Well, you know,
Leave-
Frank,
leave-
you know,
leave my
everybody
problem,
does
not a
what
make-believe
they need to
problem.
do to keep themselves happy. Now, if Big Kev wants to go out and buy some studio equipment
But he
or,
don't go
you know,
out.
a new laptop, I mean, that's, you know,
But he
that's his
doesn't
business.
go out. He
How
can't
do you
even
know I
walk
don't
to the
go out?
fucking pond across the
He's
yard.
working on his health now. Big Kev, from what I see, his goals right now, from now on, is to get his health together to be able to come back to the Philippines. So that's what he's
Well,
focused
you know what? He should have thought about that years ago before he started shoveling all those fucking donuts in his fucking mouth. And now he wants
late than
sympathy from
never,
people.
Frank. I mean, better late than never. You know, it's better late than never. Maybe some people it takes them years to wake up. You know, some people it doesn't take them as long to wake up. So,
Hey, got a
yeah,
good
no,
poll
Big
going.
Kev,
Hey,
you know,
I got a good
he's
one
got
here.
goals.
Hi, I got a
Huh?
good one for you guys here. Nothing to do with Big Kevin.
All right.
Fazio claims that he can now breathe the water out of the air and he doesn't need any water.
Wow.
Even Big Kevin is chuckling on that one.
Oh,
Is that
well.
what Jack?
And
Jack
we
Thompson?
got insanity on here and we got insanity. Okay.
Yeah, I saw Jack Thompson here. He's a buddy of Fazio's, and he said
I know that.
Fazio's going to prove all us knuckleheads wrong. I didn't know what he was referring to, but maybe
Beyond
that's
his grave, you mean? Beyond his grave?
yeah.
All right,
Beyond his
guys,
grave.
$260 left for me to get the fuck off this channel. All right, so we're at 40. We need another 260. 260 gets me out of here.
Well,
Keep
you know,
that in
I
mind.
only made $1. I only made $1 on my show today, so I can't donate to Big Kevin.
Frank, give it
Kevin
up,
took
man.
all
You
the
made
money.
35,000 pesos last month. Give Big Kev a 20 spot. Give Big Kev a 20 spot.
Jerry, you don't give
Chicken
anybody
choker.
anything.
Chicken choker. I see. I am YouTube celebrity. I'm a YouTube celebrity. I don't give donations. I'm the kind of guy that
Celebrity?
comes in and drums up donations. So I give my
No, you
time.
drum up the
That's
trolls.
money.
Jerry
See, when
boy.
I give my time, chicken choker, it's like giving money to Big Cat because I bring in money. All right. Glad I got that out of the way.
buwan na. Because my sisters need some money.
Oh, God. You guys hold on a minute here. Got something more important to talk to. Okay, hold
All
on.
right.
More important than us? What do you mean,
Yeah,
Frank?
yeah. Okay, let me sum it up here on my show because I got something important to talk to my lady about. Listen,
His show.
it's Ed,
shit.
shut up for a minute. We don't want to hear you. Okay, Ed, we don't want to hear you. Put your teeth back in and shut the fuck up. Go fucking swine. Go fucking swine, Ed. Go fuck one of your swine.
Hey,
Yeah,
let
yeah,
Frank
yeah.
speak, man. Let speak. You know, just hang in. What do you got to
What's
say,
up,
Frank?
Steve?
Okay, bottom line, when it comes to me, my personality, my show, etc. Basically, all I am is a show that basically pretty much just spells things out. I'm not afraid to talk about something, but I try to put a little finesse to my stuff. I try to put a little character in there. And contrary to people believe, anything I talk about is based on what I actually heard and seen on YouTube, like anybody else has. And that's the whole thing with me. I'm not coming up with things out of my head. And as far as, Ed made a great statement earlier. How about when you talk about family, blah, 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 blah. That's a good one, Ed. But maybe you understand where I'm coming from, that family does mean a lot of importance to me. In regards to my brother, it's really nobody's fucking business. I've been a good brother to him, better than most people are in close relationships to their brothers. So don't give me that shit, because my brother knows that if anybody does.
Hey,
And
you don't hear anything back from me. I'm sorry, brother. I don't. That's it. You got to get this straight. I don't speak about anybody's family. I respect, not you. I respect your brother for putting up with you, but I will never say anything
hold
about
on,
that.
that's where we're going to cut Ed off right there.
I
Hold
won't
on, that's
even
where
say
we're going to cut
anything
him off
about
right
your
there.
girlfriend.
I like that
I just
statement, like
cut you
he's
off.
so expert on my family. No, shut his mouth. Kevin, shut him up for a second, just a second, because I got to get off.
Ed, just a
Listen,
moment.
okay.
You're the one that's been
Okay.
goddamn bragging
About
for
my,
the last half
but I
hour.
don't show respect. He's doing the old thing, talk over me, because he doesn't want to let me speak what I want to speak. Like I don't show
No, you
respect to my
speak
brother.
with
How do
Ed.
you know that? How do you know I don't show respect for my brother, you piece of shit? Who do you think carried
Did I
his
say
ass
you
all these years? My
did,
brother would have
did I
been
say you
dead.
did it?
Let me tell you something. No, you
Did I
can't say
say you
something.
did
I'm
it?
going to say.
Did I
My
say you
brother is
did it?
alive because of me.
Did I say
My
you did
brother
it?
is alive because of me,
Jesus
you piece of
Christ.
shit. You're a piece of
Can I
shit.
say
My
you
brother
did it?
owes me his fucking life. And he's
Can
alive
anybody
because
hear
he
me?
had me. So you talk about
Can
me
I
like I
say you
said I
did it?
disrespect my brother. I don't disrespect my brother at all. We
Did I
differ in
say
a
that?
lot of things. He led a different
Where did I
lifestyle
say
than I
that?
did. But it doesn't mean
Where
I'm
did
there
I
for
say
him when
that?
he needs me. Whether we have differences or sibling rivalry or not, you piece of shit, I am there for my brother. And
But
I'm
that,
there for him
I gotta
now
put that
if he
little,
wants me to be there. If he
I gotta
wants
put
me to
this
be in Hawaii, I'll make a trip out there next week if he wants me to be in Hawaii. My brother chooses different. I told you, we have our differences. And Gerry was right about what he said. Family dynamics are different from person to person. Doesn't mean I don't love my brother. And even if I don't talk to I talked to my daughter just last night, in fact. Even if me and my daughter don't get along, we still love each other. We have our differences. Okay, they are important in my life, but sometimes family dynamics are not from the Partridge Family or something, or our family movie or something on TV. The dynamics are not all the same. Everybody has a member of their family somewhere, cousin, uncle, whatever it might be, that they don't get along with. There are parents that don't talk to their kids or vice versa for 40
Frank,
years.
listen
I
a
mean,
second. Frank, shut up a second. I
no,
did
I'm not
not
shutting
say
up.
anything.
I'm not shutting
I
up. What
didn't
you're
say
saying
it.
is wrong. You're saying is
But I didn't
wrong.
say it.
You're
But I
full of
didn't say
shit,
that, did
man.
I?
Now you
I didn't say
imply
that, did I?
that I don't respect my brother.
No,
I take
no, I
heart
did
to
not
that because you
imply.
have no idea what I have done for
I
my
didn't
brother. You
imply
don't have a
anything.
fucking clue. You don't have a
Uh-uh.
fucking clue unless you've lived with us and you've seen what I have done for that man when nobody else would in the family. But none of his friends, or lack of friends these days, when
Stop it,
nobody
Frank.
helped him
Stop
out, I was there for him, you piece of shit. And how dare you fucking say that? Because my brother's the only one that knows this. He knows what I've done for him. He's even said it to me. If it wasn't for you, my sister, you've done a lot for Al. That's his name. I know you've done a lot for him. He's even said that. My sister said,
Hey
they know
Frank,
what I've done for
quick
him.
question.
I know
Quick
what I've done
question,
for him.
Frank. Hey Frank, if would you be proud to have a brother like me?
We have a little.
If I was your brother, would you be proud to have a brother like me?
Nope.
What do you mean, Frank? Why? Why? I would be the perfect
Gerry,
brother.
Gerry.
I'm guapo. I'm smart. Why? Why,
No,
Frank?
Gerry, you and
Why?
I are,
Can you tell me why?
because you and I,
Why, Frank? I want to know.
Hey,
It's a good
Steve, come
question,
on
though.
up.
I left you
anyway,
speechless.
my girlfriend has a situation going on with her sister's husband and blah, blah, blah. And we got to send some money out there to help them out. So I got to get off. We got to go over to Palawan or whatever we're supposed to go to help them out a little bit.
Palawan.
Yeah, you know what? Whatever. Send him some money to help them out. Yeah, her sister's husband had a cardio thing. I think it's a brain embolism or something. So
All right, well, Frank,
that's
man,
where
thanks for
family
coming on. I
comes
appreciate it. I'm a
Well,
little bit offended, Frank.
family.
I'm just a little offended, you know. I'm a little bit offended. I'm gonna have to be honest with you. That you would not be proud to have me as a brother. I'm a
No, if you're
little
going to
bit
be
offended.
on.
no, I didn't.
By the way, people could
I think you're
label me
fading
on here
out.
whatever they want, but unless they sat here at my table, unless they sat here at my table and spent time with me, they wouldn't know who the fuck I was. What I do on YouTube is one thing, in my personal life it's another. But my personality does come out on YouTube on the good side of me because I've helped people, not only locals out here, but I've also given good advice to my viewers when I didn't have to, figuring that they didn't give a shit what I had to say. But I just figured if just one person took some of my advice, I helped one person, that I did my job. It might have saved their life. Yes, I do know a lot about health issues and stuff like that, the do's and don'ts. Yeah, I do. It's something that I've been doing for like 45 years. Okay. But I like to spread the wealth in that way. And by the way, to settle things up, we're not broke. We're far from broke. So let's put that to the side. I don't just have a Social Security income. The household, let's call it the household to be safe. The household, we make an income here far, far more reaching.
Oh, I never thought you were broke, Frank. I know you got the green, man. Everybody knows. They're just giving you a little bit of a hard time, You got the green. But be careful if you're doing a 5-6 kind of business, that can get kind of dicey.
Well, I hope your brother gets better. So.
I think his internet's
coming on.
messed up. All right, guys, we're at $90. We got $210 to go. Not $209.99. $210, and I am out of here. Who wants to see me get the fuck off this panel? Who wants to see
Bob
me?
Cooper's in the house. What's going on, Bob?
Hey, Bob.
Is he still alive, Bob Cooper?
Yeah. Havoc Master is trying to come on.
Oh shit, we're in trouble now. Havoc Master. Uh-oh.
Hey,
Havoc Master.
He's trying to come on.
Gerry, you think Frank will take me off the list now?
He might.
You know
what?
I
don't know. Yeah. You got to go easy on, and maybe throw him a super chat, or he might. It depends what kind of mood Frank's in. If he's in a good mood one day, he might just say, you know what, let me just take Ed off for a couple of days. But he might reblock you.
Yeah.
Havoc, try to come back again.
He blocked me the minute he took me off.
That happened. Yeah, that's happened to me. Happened to me.
He would like to be called. He would like to be called to come on his own show.
Guys, I figured it out, man. Why Frank is so fucking miserable all the time, man. He's paying too much, man. He's paying for everything, paying for whatever, man. You know what I mean? You can't pay everything. You cannot pay for the whole goddamn family, man. Even me, man. You have to set your fucking foot down, man.
Yeah, it just depends. I mean, I don't know. We don't know. Maybe the Frank doesn't mind paying. Maybe he doesn't care. Who knows? I don't know. But yeah, you got it.
That's my take on it. He's taking his frustration out on YouTube because he's paying for all this shit, man.
Hey, Mr. Tuck says, let's see. We don't want you to go, Gerry. It's cheaper to keep you here. Damn, come on, Mr. Tux. I know.
But for me, don't if you find your Filipina, you cannot support the whole family, man. End of story. You cannot do that.
You can't support the whole family. Right? Correct. Correct.
I can see not supporting them. I can see not supporting the whole family. But if my wife's family needed something, I'd give it to them. If my wife's family
occasionally, fine, but you cannot do that, mate.
Would you do it to your family? Well, question: if your family needed help, would you help them?
Very good one, taste it.
Yeah, it says gourmet. Michelle asked me, "Why don't you eat blueberry
She
muffins?"
gave those to you?
Yeah, and I said, "Well, it's for Ricky mainly." And she wanted to give me more. And I said, no. Just give Ricky 3 because Enrico won't eat this.
Wow. It's not bad.
Look,
really.
If your family needed it, would you give it to them?
Butter?
Yes.
Where'd you get
mean?
Yeah,
but you have to verify.
Alaska, my family in
emergency situation.
No. Yeah, but luckily for me, I have my girlfriend's family is not demanding much. You know what I mean?
What is all this blocking going on in this?
But you got to train them. You still have to train them. It depends what kind of family your girlfriend or wife comes from. If none of them work, of course they're going to ask you for money. But if they
it's
got
not sustainable, it's not sustainable if the family wants and take it all the time.
What am I getting? what I'm getting at. Okay, well, I don't help her family because she has the pig. She doesn't really help herself. But she doesn't just give her family money. If they need something, she'll help them. It's just common sense. If your family needs something, you help them.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
but
a lot of times
You know,
these
that's
members will come up
something, but
and say, I need
it's
this,
not
I need
sustainable
that.
helping them all the time, man. Come on.
You
I'm
don't
not
do that
saying
shit all
raise
the
them.
time.
I'm not saying raise them. I'm just saying every once in a while they may need something. So you help them out. I'm not saying
Of
raise
course, you
them.
help them out. I didn't say that, but you cannot pay. It's not
No.
sustainable.
Yeah, yeah, Ed.
No.
Some of these families are like that, Ed. I mean, you're lucky you got into the right family, but some of these families want money all the time, especially the larger the age gap, the more money they're going to be
Well,
asking for. That's how it is, you know. You got
I'm
lucky.
glad I don't have that. I'm glad I
I'm
don't have
lucky,
that. either.
you know. But not
My
everybody's
wife
lucky is
supports
like
me.
us.
My wife supports
Well,
me.
look,
Because we
well,
know, we know, we know,
Give me
right?
a pig.
look,
Give me a pig. I want to sell a pig.
Well, wait a
Support me.
minute. Hey, here's a
I
good
just want to
example.
sell a
Big
pig.
Cab. Here's a good example.
Yeah.
Big Cab. When you had that internet cafe, didn't your
Oh,
family, the family of your girlfriend, used to come every Thursday and
every
collect money from
every
you?
Thursday.
Yeah.
Every
See. Yeah.
just like a
You
clock.
dumbass,
I
you weren't
knew
even
I knew what
married.
time they were coming.
Tell him, Big Cab. Tell him, Big Cat.
I knew
He's
what
got
time.
experience. Yeah, they were
Every
shaking him
Thursday.
down like the mafia every Thursday, man. Come on,
Yep.
get their money. You don't want
I
to be
knew what
doing
time
Kevin,
that.
the old lady was coming over.
but see, in Kevin's case, it was for protection money. It
Yeah.
was for
Yeah,
the protection
protection.
Oh,
There
money.
you go.
Because
You know,
I
guys,
knew that
guys,
All
let's
right,
be
Kevin?
real, right?
juice and everything.
You guys hear me?
yeah.
Let's be real. Many of the
They
girls
knew.
reflects on the family. I mean, if she, much of the family have influence on your girlfriend. Let's be real, man.
Well, when
Am
you're
I right?
picking the bottom of the barrel, when you're picking these girls, these province girls that come from nothing, then there's a
Yeah.
chance that these people, their family's going to ask you for money. So it's up
Yep.
to you to check out the famany. So what you do when you first
That
meet
story,
this woman,
she had a
visit,
sorry
look
story.
at her family. Do they own houses?
Needed to
Do
be
they work
replenished.
overseas? Do they have jobs? It's up to you to do your homework when you meet this girl.
Yeah.
You're to blame if you get suckered into that. You're to blame, not them. You're to blame. So you got to check them out.
Exactly. So that's what I'm thinking with Frank, man. I think he's paying left, right, and center, mate.
I don't know. Only Frank knows that. I don't know. Only Frank knows that. Ken.
Where'd
Hey,
Frank
Bird,
go? I
sometimes
went
people are-
away from. He took off.
Who? Hey,
Frank, yeah,
I
he
want
has
to
to
ask you a
go.
question.
Yeah, I had to. I went
Okay,
back to the
Frank
room.
yeah.
had to go to get some money.
Yeah. Richard, I want to ask you a question.
Yeah.
You too, Gary. So you are both married to Filipinos. I'm married to Filipino. Ken, you're going to Filipino. How do you know? How does their family show? How do they bring you into their family?
What's
How
that?
do you
Say
know
that
when
again?
did their family, your wife's family, show you any gesture that you're part of their family? Do they bring you into their family?
Um,
On New Year's.
my
Where-
father-in-law and
where's the
mother-in-law
pig?
both died, so I'm just in contact with my wife's sisters and her brother, but not really.
Okay, okay. Let me tell you. Let me tell you how I was brought into my wife's family.
Hmm.
They actually, before I got married, they killed a pig, black, completely black.
Well,
pig.
back to the lechon again, Ed. Okay, go ahead.
No,
Back
no,
to
No,
the
I
story.
just said that's what I just
No,
said.
they,
I said with the
they
pig.
I knew there was
prepared a
some
dinner.
lechon involved here.
That's what I
They
said.
prepare a dinner
Wow.
Yeah.
for you.
Right?
They prepare a complete dinner. The
Lechon dinner?
pucha, everything. They do it for you as a gesture to bring you into their family.
That
Yeah.
means they like you,
It's
right?
just,
Okay,
Yeah.
Ed, I'm going to ask you a question
they're
right
bringing
You
now.
paid for it.
Yeah.
Did you pay for the
Ah,
lechon? That's my first
Yeah.
question.
Did I pay?
Did you pay for the
Did I pay
lechon?
for it? Did I pay for it?
Yes.
No.
Did you? No?
Bits
Okay,
and
Ed,
pieces you did.
I got a second question.
What?
I'm glad you brought this topic up. This is a really good topic. Now, I was watching, and we're gonna come right out. MJ the Flipper just had a wedding, like about a year ago, whatever it was. And now apparently the wife's family has lechon, has pigs. Now there was no lechon at his wedding reception, and the family, it sounded like they might have some pigs. They didn't bring a lechon to give to them. So what does that mean, Ed? Does that mean that they're not happy with the new groom? And they're not accepting him in the family?
Maybe that.
We're talking about food stamp flipper now.
If they raise him, they didn't give one.
What's that? What's that?
If they raise him, they give one. Something's wrong. Shit.
So look, there was no lechon. He didn't buy a lechon. They didn't offer a lechon, and they've got a pig farm apparently. I don't know. Maybe they do. Maybe they don't. That's what I heard. And they didn't give a lechon as a gift. So what is that? I mean, you just proved my point.
That means they don't like them.
You just proved my point.
That means they don't like them.
Maybe Jewish or Muslim.
I'm gonna download this. I'm gonna download this and send this to that Juan Julio Martinez from the Puerto Rican Experience. He's going to put this on a show. He's been asking these questions to Mr. Cardanian Bond. Cardanian Bond asked me the last time I talked to him, and I said, hey, I think they, if they don't give up the lechon, they don't like him. But now this verifies it because you've been there in the Philippines for a long time. You brought the subject up. Thank you, Ed. I really appreciate you clarifying this to the community in the Philippines.
Like I see, if her parents doesn't have a lechon, like I'm not saying, like there's weddings. I've been to weddings where there's no lechon. It's just that they didn't like lechon. The family did not like lechon. So they
but this family, I mean, this family comes from they love the lechon. I mean, they got it.
Maybe they're Gerry. Maybe they're Jews or Muslims, and they don't eat.
I don't think they're Jewish. No. They're kind of. I think they live up in the mountains. They like lechon. I mean, they got a lechon farm. They got pigs, so they must love lechon. So Ed, I really appreciate that you clarified this. And I think it's great. I think
if I have pigs, well, whoever has a party, there's going to be a lechon.
Yes, of course. There has to be lechon. Yes.
Damn,
I agree.
It's not like talking, you guys. We got 34 people in the house.
Look, we got another $210 to go. We're up to 210 to go. We hit the 300 mark, and I'm out of here. And we'll stop talking about lechon if you get me out of here. $210 to go.
Like next month is my anniversary. I'm going to have lechon.
Lechon again. Ed, man, you're a good son-in-law. I think you're the best son-in-law out there for a Philippine family to have. The Philippine families need to have son-in-laws like you. They really do. Subliminal messages. I don't do that.
I can buy my leader.
How you doing?
Bob Cooper.
I'll tell you the truth. I do not wear my dentures. I have them. I don't wear them. When I go out, I'll wear them. But in the house, I'm not going to wear dentures. Jesus, you don't understand me? Sorry, get a dictionary or get a translator. That's all.
End of the day, boys, you have to tell them who's boss. You have to set your foot down, mate.
2 hours we've been on. Thank you guys for coming out and hanging out with us.
Stop simping, boys. Just stop fucking simping around, man. I'm in.
Today, 22 years of 9/11.
Yeah, it's crazy, right?
Yeah, yesterday.
Where were you in 9/11? Anybody remember that?
Oh yeah.
I was ready to go home today was flight day. I was ready to fly home. I just got done working the night shift at the mine, 2 weeks, and I was ready to go home for 1 week.
I was over here. Yeah, 9/11. I was over here.
Oh, really? You was in the Philippines, huh?
Yeah, I was in the Philippines. Yeah.
How did
22
they?
years ago.
And
You was halfway young, huh?
how did the Filipinos respond to it when they saw it? Were they shocked?
No,
No,
they don't
What do
care
you mean?
what's going. They don't care
Everybody
what's
was
going on
shocked.
everywhere.
they don't give a
Shit.
shit, right?
They don't give a shit. As long as it's
Oh,
not Manila, they can care less.
Yeah.
well, yeah, but that I
Like,
think that was before the internet, though.
No,
where they get? They
no.
just got it on the internet. It was really. The internet was really back. What back? What year was that? 2000. 2000, right?
Yeah,
Yeah. The internet. Yeah, the internet was still going, but the
just
internet wasn't
barely.
as big as it is today. It's
Yeah.
not as. It wasn't as big as it is today. So, like, they might have saw it in their newspapers, and they probably, well, sorry for America, but hey, they got their own problems with the Muslims. Shit. They have their own problem with the Muslims right down south, right in and out.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're always fighting. I guess
Yeah.
there's always something that you don't hear. You don't hear about it though, but yeah.
Shit, boys. I think I need more beer, man. Fucking hell. I'm out. Want the beer, please.
Get another beer, Ken. Get another beer, man. Where's
Don't-
Havoc
What
Master?
time is it?
He was probably,
Oh,
getting
you're
too many
in the
beers.
Philippines
Fell off
right now.
the panel.
Well, is it good?
Yeah, but
Havoc,
the problem
if
with
you
the
listen
missus
to
would
this,
get
put the
pissed
beer
if
down and put
I...
on the panel.
Well, Havoc was here, then he left again.
Well, he fell off the panel. He had too many beers in him. He might have been on his fifth or sixth beer. Fell off the panel.
Who's that?
Havoc
Who's
Who's
Master.
that?
Havoc Man. You don't know who Havoc Master is?
I don't know.
He's
The
the guy
stock
from
boy
India.
that works for Amazon.
Oh, I thought he was a printer.
Actually,
The
he
guy-
was the printer, yes. That was back in the day.
Yeah, that business kind of go by the wayside. My cousin was a binder for years, made huge money doing that.
Well, yeah, but you got computers now.
Yeah.
No need for print shops or printers. You know what I mean? But yeah, they used to be big business. I had a couple of friends that were into that. Made a lot of money. All right, guys, $210 to go. 210.
Take it
I
easy,
can take
Bob.
all the teasing there is. You got Rich, I can take all the teasing there is about the pig farming. All the teasings anybody can give me, or I'll take it. Because I look at that bank account every time I sell one of those pigs. Those pigs aren't cheap. They're not cheap. The least you're going to get for, I'd say, a small one from roast, the least you're going to get is $100. That's the least. And that's just for a little bitty. Maybe right out of, oh man. Like every pig I sell, right now, if I sold the ones I have out there right now, each one of them I'd say are worth $350. Each one of them. Even more.
I think it'll start raining,
And I
boys.
got 10 of them out there. And I got 10 of them out there. And I could sell them, oh my goodness.
Your old lady's
Take
rolling in
$40
money.
piece.
Your old lady's
Yeah.
rolling in money, man.
Ken, where are you at in Manila?
Manila?
Where are you at, Ken? Where are you at in Luzon?
I'm in Taguig, mate.
Oh, you're in Cavite? Oh, okay.
Amy? Oh, Taguig.
Oh, Taguig. Oh, okay. Cool.
Yeah. Yeah, man, it's coming up in thunderstorm now, boys.
Where? Manila?
Yeah.
Where is he at?
Yeah.
Where you at, Ken?
Taguig, yeah. Manila.
We'll get rain tonight. Are you getting rain at night, Gerry? Do you get a lot of rain at night?
Yeah, we get a lot of rain. I'm up in the mountains, so we always get rain, man.
I don't like the
We
mountains
get it
too
every
much,
night.
Jerry.
Yeah.
What's
We
that?
get it every night. Yeah. In rainy season, we get rain every night. Like it
Jerry,
rained like hell last night.
Jerry, you see a lot of those famous YouTubers around, like Old Dog and what's his name,
Yeah,
Ned.
yeah,
You
yeah.
see them guys
If I
around?
go
Yeah.
to if I go to Ground Zero, if I go to Ground Zero, they'll probably be in there. I'll go in for coffee. Sometimes I'll talk to them. Most of the time I don't. I just kind of go in there, do my thing, and kind of leave. And there's a couple other places where I run into them and stuff. But really, if you don't really run into these guys that much unless you actually, go to a place where they hang out. So
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
easy to avoid people, to avoid other expats, to avoid other bloggers and stuff like that. To be honest with you, I don't hang out with any bloggers, none, no bloggers whatsoever. I
Well,
do have
we'll hang out
expat
when they
friends.
get there, bud. You and I be.
I don't
hanging,
hang
buddy.
out. No, I really don't. I don't hang out with bloggers.
We
I might
will.
run
We
into them, but I don't have them as friends. I just don't.
You
Because
and
they're
I be like
focused on
this.
making money. Well, I mean, these guys are focused on making money. That's what they want to make. That's their livelihood. I'm not. I don't run around with a camera and stick it in people's face all the time. I just don't do that. Once in a while, I'll bring a camera if I go diving, shoot a shot. But other than that, if I'm on vacation, I'll do some footage. But I don't have to. If you notice, what do I do? 2 videos a month on my channel if I'm lucky. I just don't.
Yeah. Well, that's gonna stop.
You can put a lot more diving. How often do you dive?
Probably about 4 to 5 dives a week.
Wow.
So that could be 3 days a week. Sometimes I do 2 dives. Sometimes I do 1 dive.
You should put them there. There's a lot of content for your channel. That's
But
good
I
content.
put it on, but my channel is not a diving channel. See what I mean? But
Ed,
what I do is
Yeah,
I accumulate.
it's called Jerry Cousteau, right?
Yeah, Gerry.
yeah,
So,
yeah.
they're
Jerry
not
Cousteau's
channel
channel.
for the diving videos.
Well, but Jerry can speak French.
Yeah, that's right. That's what I
There you
Little
go.
meant.
funny
Make it
French.
a
I'll bring you guys some footage. I'm gonna put some footage up from France. I'll be going out there like late spring, early summer. I'll be going out there for about a month, hang out.
Back to the motherland, huh?
Yeah, I might go back, get my passport, maybe apply for some Social Security, that kind of shit. I'm qualified. So
There you
might
go,
do
man.
that.
Make a little bit extra money for me.
Yeah, make some jingle while I'm out there. Let it accumulate. Why not?
Hey, Ed, you can't see the chat. Frank wants to know if you killed everyone in Vietnam.
Frank is back. Frank, come on back in, man. Come on back in, Frank.
I was in the Air Force, we didn't go killing people.
Well, did
Only
you
drop
drop
bombs on them.
Did you drop anything
Not
on
me.
anybody?
I was in transportation. I was an air transporter. All I dropped was cargo on them. Or I dropped Agent Orange on them. I dropped Agent Orange on them, so I'm even killing myself.
Who the hell made that? Monsanto or somebody like that?
Monsanto. Yeah, Monsanto.
That now they sell it as a weed killer, like, and you get cancer if you use the shit.
Still. Yeah.
It works great though. It works great though.
That's what it was. It was to defoliate.
Yeah.
They dropped it. They sprayed it to defoliate the land.
I haven't used it this year. Last year I used
Don
to spray
says
my
hello,
weeds.
Frank.
Man, it'd kill them like 10 minutes. They're done.
Don says welcome back.
I belong in Facebook. I belong to this one group. It's a lot of Vietnam veterans, Army, everybody, Air Force, and we all say we're dying. We're still Vietnam is still killing us because of that Agent Orange. Because between 69 and I say 72, I think that's we used sprayed it constantly, and everybody in that area got it. Everybody was affected by it, and mostly everybody is some kind of like most of it's diabetic.
31 in
I
the
think
house.
everybody I know in these groups are diabetics, and it was all from Agent Orange, that shit that we spilled. So. Chicken Choker, what was he? Land-based also? because he was on an aircraft carrier. That is strange because Agent Orange wasn't spread over aircraft carriers. It was strictly Napoleon.
Cheers, guys. Cheers, guys. Yay.
He's a
Good,
U.S.
buddy.
All right, guys.
Ranger.
What
He's
I'm
a
going to do
Ranger.
is I'm going to lower that threshold of $300. I'm going to lower it down to $150. So all we need, we got $90 so far for Big Cap. All we need is another $60, and I'm gone. $60 more, and I'm gone. All right. Please put me out of my misery. Somebody give $60.
Why you
Please
gotta
put me out of my misery.
Come on, Frank. I know you got some jingle.
60 big ones, and I'm out of here. 60, I'm out of here.
Show me the money, boys. Show me the
Put me out of my
money.
misery. Put me out of my misery.
Got to bring your truck, and you gave Frank some money. Come
Yeah,
on.
Pennsylvania trucker, get on here, man. What is this?
I know you
Yeah,
gave. I
Pennsylvania
know you
trucker.
gave him money.
PA trucker, you need to get on this panel and explain yourself. Why
No
you gave
kidding,
Frank
man.
$100?
I think Roberto was supposed to come over today. He woke me up and
He didn't
told me
come over
what's
yet.
happening.
Oh no, he won't come on because I think the last time he came on the time before, we had a geography, like a little test about the Philippines, and he flunked.
Yeah.
Really?
So yeah, he won't. Not while I'm here. But look, Roberto, if you want to come on, there will be no test given today. You'll be okay. You'll be fine. All right. There'll be no test given today.
Well, Ricky was here, and then he ran away. I can't believe that.
Oh, he likes to do that. He just likes to stir things up.
Well, he might have got a call from Apple. You know, Apple probably gave him a call, so he probably had to.
Oh, you mean sour apple? Granny
Oh, Apple's
apple?
cool.
You think she
she's
loves
a lot of
him? You think she loves
Apple's
him,
a-
Jerry?
Hey, everybody's got their own way to love people.
Okay.
You know, love comes in all different shapes and sizes.
Crab apple.
Yeah, she loves them. Why not?
Hey, guys, later today, me and my missus, we're going to BGC and have a few drinks. Gonna make a live stream, you know?
All right.
Tune in, man.
Shit,
There you
man, we'll
go.
be in bed. It's getting
Yeah.
late here. Yeah.
What the heck? Ricky likes
Joker
crab.
somewhere in the mid 80s,
Yeah.
probably.
Wow. Ricky's got apparently a big pension from the military.
Yeah,
or
but
something.
I heard he's going to lose it pretty soon.
Really?
The government,
How?
Because
How?
it's not forever.
Why would that happen?
pension. Well, from what I heard, it's just a temporary.
Is that
If
true,
it's a
Ed?
disability, I don't know. If it's a disability pension, he has to go to the VA. If the VA says that he has the disability no more, then they can downgrade it, but they can't take it. Like the only way they can downgrade it, maybe. But once you get that pension,
Yeah.
it's pretty well tight. Like the only way
That's
they
why
can
he's
take it off.
living like a millionaire, and then he's just gonna fade away in maybe a
Yeah.
year or
Like
two
me,
later.
what they could do, like, see, I get the pension, I get a VA pension, disability pension for the Agent Orange. The only way they could take that away from me is if I go to the VA hospital, they say, Ed, you're not a diabetic. You have no Agent Orange
You're
symptoms.
cured.
Then they can
You
stop it.
are cured.
Until then, they can't touch it.
So what? You want to stay as
One is-
so you're staying as a diabetic on purpose to get that money?
No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Believe me.
What, Ed?
I love to get rid of it.
You think come
I
out here to
love to
heal
get rid of it.
yourself? And I know a lot of people that got
Yeah.
rid of their diabetes and high blood pressure when they came out here. You should have done the same thing too, but it cuts
What?
into your money.
No, I think you just gotta take the medicine, watch what you eat. It's the only way you're gonna get rid of it.
What do
Gotta
you
keep it
take,
under
Ed?
control.
For what do you take for diabetes?
I take metamorphin. I
Oh,
don't take
that's it?
shots. I just take the pill. I just take metamorphin. And then I take a few things for my neuropathy in my
Yeah.
feet. Take a few things for that, and that's
Uh-huh.
it. There's not
Oh,
too
wow.
much you can take. There's like they're coming out with no pills every day, but shit, there's no sense of it.
So you get your medicine for your diabetes through the VA or something like that there?
No, I used to, but over here I got to pay for them
Is it
because
expensive?
no, metformin is clear. It's cheap.
Okay.
I could if I wanted to. Now, if I wanted to, I could submit the receipt and then I get it back. But it doesn't hurt me that much.
Is
And
there
they pay
any,
the ass to send the receipt.
say you're not military, is there any good health insurance? Is Cigna a good health insurance if you're going to move there? You don't know?
I have no health. I have no health insurance.
Yeah.
My health insurance don't do me anything.
Hmm.
My health insurance don't do me anything.
Wow.
You'd have to. I really don't know. See, I don't have insurance. I'm at the. I'm at the. I don't
So
know how
what?
to call it. If I get real sick, I'd go to the States. If I
Okay.
need to get. That's it. I would not like here. Doctors are so cheap. Doctors are cheap. Medicine's not too bad. It's just the only thing's expensive if you get stuck in a hospital and you got to have some kind of procedure.
Hmm.
But otherwise it's not bad. And
So do you
my
watch
doctor's not
what
good.
sugar you eat and stuff? Like you don't eat
I
sugar or
don't eat
anything?
sugar. No sugar. No sugar. No rice. Well, yes, I do eat rice, but brown rice.
Okay.
And I just watch. I just look because everything here has sugar in it.
Yeah.
Everything is sugar. Like the island I was, Negros Island is sugar cane.
Oh
That's all
yeah.
it is. It's all
Yeah.
sugar. And they use sugar and everything. But I don't I watch it. I watch the sugar. So that's it. So watch the sugar. Try to exercise, but it's hard to do that when you have other things wrong with you. When little things pop up, it's hard to so but you get it in.
Maximus is
But
saying Ricky will have his VA disability and Social Security, but his insurance company pension will end. So is that big check? Remember he was in Vegas a couple of years ago. And he kept saying Warren H gave him $30,000. Remember that?
what
You guys?
insurance
Oh,
company?
was,
It
was
depends.
that was,
Insurance
was
company.
that when he was picking up the vultures on the
Yeah, he
ground?
was in Vegas. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, picking up like pennies and $1
Yep.
and all that stuff, and
Yeah, he was saving the vouchers he found, cashing
yeah.
them in.
Mr. Tuck, Negros, yeah, Negros. Negros Occidental. Yeah. Not but sugar. I got sugar. Oh, the guy next door to me has a big sugar field.
What about alcohol?
From
Does that turn to sugar?
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah. That's my problem. There's the only sugar I get is
Yeah.
my Seagram's.
Oh,
Seagram's the only sugar I get.
Rich Belong said 32K donations from Warren H. Yeah. Is that guy real or what? That Warren H, everybody was getting money from? Yeah.
He was real until he died.
Oh, he's gone?
No, but I mean, he make believe death.
Yeah, the only sugar I'm getting is through the Seagram and the 7-Up or the
Mm-hmm.
Coke, whatever I mix them with.
Yeah.
Well, the Coke I'll just use no sugar, but 7-Up.
Frank and Fazio think I'm Warren X or Warren H. Johnny Watt says. Wow.
All right.
I remember the early days of your show, Kevin. He came here, but he never really said anything, right? He never came on or anything. Warren?
He came on and just hung out and said a little bit.
Okay.
He turned on the camera once in a while.
Yeah.
Did he ever donate to you, Kevin? Kevin,
Just
did he
a
ever
little
donate to
bit.
you?
Yeah, a
No.
little bit here and there.
No.
Nothing to
Yeah.
brag about.
Yeah.
Maybe he was giving too many people money and he got tired of it or something. So he said, I got to get out of this. So see ya. Yeah.
Well, you guys, I'm gonna call it a night, a day. It's already 2.5 hours. I had a very, very good night, very good day. Like to thank everybody that came on and hung out with us. Frank, thank you for coming out and hanging out with us. Hope your
Yeah,
brother
Scum,
feels
thanks for
better.
coming out. Thank you,
Hope
Scum,
you
for
had
coming out.
fun. Thank you
You can leave
for
now, son.
giving us your peace. Thank you for trying to make us some money,
So we found
Gerry.
out, Kevin, that Frank's brother Al is, I guess, in better shape than we had heard. He's not in the
Well, at
coma.
least, at least, at least, this is what he is telling us.
Mm.
Chicken Chokers, that's the 20th of this month? Oh, shit. You'll never get. Edwards Escalante history lesson of 1985. That's when Marcos had the sugarcane farmers went on strike,
Oh yeah.
and Marcos people didn't like it and wiped them out. He had a massacre right in the main streets of Escalante.
Really?
Huh?
Yep. Yep.
So how do
September
they like
20th.
the
Oh my
son?
God.
The son is president now. The Filipinos like him.
Are
The
they
old
gonna have
ones,
an
no. The
anniversary
younger ones.
party?
I'll tell you, the new one, there's nobody old enough to look at how back home. Like, it's the old people, no. But it's the newer generation. The newer generations, they know who his father was. That's how it
Yeah,
is now.
just a few old people remember.
Yeah, the old people, yeah.
Yeah,
But the newer kids today, they don't know him. They
Filipinos,
don't know who
they
Marcos
die
was.
pretty young. A lot of them, man.
That's it, yeah.
My father-in-law was only 68,
Mm,
and
mm.
and
Well, I remember Marcus, but I remember when he was going to Hawaii, and that was it.
oh, I remember that too. Yeah,
I remember
Yeah,
that. I put him on the airplane.
Reagan,
I low planned his
what
airplane.
they do?
Yeah.
Gave him asylum or something like that. Yeah.
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 Well, I
He
remember
was
him too.
exiled to Hawaii.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember that too. I put him on the airplane. Shit, I remember real well. I was working that day.
Ed, was he sick
Yeah.
back then? Did he have something wrong with him, like his
Yeah.
health in decline or something?
Well, he left on a
Yeah,
C9, which is the C9 is the military's version of a flying hospital back then.
Oh
They
wow.
sent him to Guam. Like
Yeah.
they sent
yeah. I
him
was gonna
out on
say
that. Yeah.
he went from
Yeah.
Manila to Guam, then from Guam
No,
to
Yeah.
Hickam.
I don't
Why?
know anything about
Hawaii.
them
Clark.
people.
He didn't go from Manila. He went from Clark. He went
All
from
right.
Clark Air Base to Guam, then Guam to Hickam, Clark, Hawaii. Him on that airplane.
His
Then he
whole
had two
family. They
other,
took. Yeah.
yeah, he had two other airplanes,
Yeah.
two cargo planes, almost
Yeah, a whole
full.
train.
Was he a billionaire in American
Yeah,
dollars? Was he a
yes, he was.
billionaire?
Yes, he was.
Yeah. Yeah,
Might
I
as
heard
well
that
be. Yeah, he
too.
was.
I
Yeah,
heard
he
he
had
was
a
Yeah.
whole bunch of gold and stuff with him.
Yeah. They
Yeah.
still say his family has over $3 million of gold belongs to the Filipino people. His family still has it.
Well,
Hmm.
Japanese
Yeah.
gold.
No,
And
no, well,
his wife is still alive, I believe. In they,
Yeah,
she's a
yeah,
senator.
in the
She's still a
president's
senator.
a
palace.
senator. Wow.
Yeah, his wife and his daughter.
Hmm.
His
Where's
daughter and
Yeah,
his wife are both senators.
Where's
Yes.
the wife was from, like Leyte or something like that? She wasn't like a Manila girl, like a rich girl.
Nah,
She like married into the money or something, or she
no,
was
she
rich
married.
too. Yeah.
She was rich too. But I don't know where she's from. But he's from up near La Union, up that way.
I I've heard a lot of things on
Kind of.
media. They could be against that family, but they said they had all this expensive artwork, like friggin' Van Goghs and all kinds of shit like that in their houses and stuff in the Philippines, man.
Yeah.
You know, like one of a kind. You know, I don't know what they call it.
She was a one of a kind.
Yeah.
I
Oh
tell you
yeah.
what, we shipped when he left. A lot of that stuff went with him. Yeah, a lot of A lot of
Aloe
stuff
is a
with
personal banker of the Marcos, as Mr. Tug says. He's got a lot of dough.
The housekeeper's got a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll
tell you, that was a weird day.
Everybody ransacked everything.
Yeah.
You were there, Ed,
that
when
was
that
a weird,
all went down? Yeah.
I'm on the airplane. I loaded his airplane.
Wow.
Yeah, it was weird. That morning when I went to work, it took forever to get in the gate. They had the base shut down. Got in the gate, and all you see on the runway were Filipino fighters. That's it. They overtook Manila. The military scrambled out of Manila.
Oh yeah.
They're all, that was the tanks were on the street and everything. But that was really weird. Like not much. The Filipino airplane just landing, no permission, just landing, trying to get away from Manila. It was a weird day.
Did you,
And
Ed,
then
you ever hear the story about when the Beatles came there? And I guess they were to play for some party for one of the Marcos or something like that. And I don't think the Marcoses liked them. Ringo, I think, told the story. I think it might be on the thing, but the Beatles wanted to get out of the Philippines because they felt like they're gonna kidnap them or something like that. Yeah, back then.
No,
Yeah.
never heard that. Never heard it.
Yeah, isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
Man? Yeah.
I remember when Muhammad Ali they fought.
Yes.
In Manila.
Yeah.
That was pretty good.
Yeah. I was stationed there when that happened. I wish I could have got to that fight. I remember that happening.
Yeah, Steve knows that. See, Steve's just thinking of that. Yeah. Steve knows about that.
That was a good fight.
Yeah, that was a good fight. The wrong part was I wasn't up for Muhammad Ali. I was against him, but I never liked Muhammad Ali.
I like.
Yeah, my father didn't. My father didn't either because my dad was a military guy, and I guess. Yeah, you know how.
I think everybody liked Joe Frazier.
Yeah, Frazier. I liked Frazier, and I liked what's his face, Foreman. I like George Foreman.
I like Ken Norton too.
Yeah, Norton was a good fighter. Yeah, but I think Foreman was a better opponent to Ali than any one of them. Foreman gave him the hardest time.
All right, you guys, I'm out of here. Thank you guys for coming out. Had an excellent show. I'd like to thank everybody that came on. Ed, thank you for keeping cool.
Smash that like button.
I was a good boy, wasn't I?
Hey, you guys,
but Frank,
get 18 thumbs up. Bring it up to 20. I appreciate it.
I think I'm switching mine over to thumbs down, Big Cat, before I leave, okay?
I'm ready now.
Do they still show up, Gerry, now? Remember a few years ago they said they weren't going to take that away. Does it show up?
No, it does. I don't think it shows up anymore.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Let's see. Yeah. Steve said, literally, they had to hurry to the plane with the cash from the concert before the armed guards stopped them for leaving. Wow. Yeah, that was Gerry. Did you hear about the Beatles when they went to the Philippines back then?
No.
They. I guess. Yeah, it's a really weird thing. You got to look it up sometime if you have the interest in that. On the. Yeah, okay. On the. I think it was Ringo's story about they were afraid to go to the Philippines. Yeah, after they did that time.
Yeah. Thank you, Ken.
All right, guys. I'm out of here.
All right, buddy.
All right, guys.
Send the check.
In the mail, man.
Later.
Passenger pigeon. Smash that like button. Bring it up to 20 likes. 19 likes. One more like. 20 likes. Thank you, guys. God bless. Talk to you all later on. This coming Wednesday, Roberto is going to have a show. Oh, somebody took their like away. What's wrong with you guys? Roberto is going to have a show. Hello, John, my brother from another mother. Roberto is going to have a show 9 o'clock. Check it out. Pennsylvania Trucker. He just popped back on. he must have wake up to go bathroom. Well, what happened to you, Pennsylvania trucker? Everybody wanted to talk to you about you giving old Frank a $100 bill. Well, good for you. What you do with your money, you do with your money. You must have got scared, I guess. I didn't pass out. Sorry. You guys have a good week. Don C, have a good night. Have a good day. Yeah. Hope Al gets better, gets the help that he needs. Physical help, mental help. If you guys need it, reach out and get it. All right, you guys. God bless. Thanks for coming out. Eat, drink, and be merry. For tomorrow, you don't know. So try to get what you can. Thanks for coming out. I'll talk to you guys on Wednesday on Roberto's show. Him and I are on the same time zone. So he's gonna have a show this coming Wednesday, 9 o'clock. Talk to you guys later on. Hello, John. Have a good week, my friend. Pennsylvania trucker, drive careful. Don C, have a good week. Talk to you guys later.